Don't try
It shouldn't
anything.
cost a lot.
It tastes super weird. Like,
It tastes the same, but it doesn't taste as thick.
it tastes like my shampoo that I used
Ooh.
Did you just say eggnog tastes like your shampoo?
I'm
Yep.
offended.
That's what she said.
What's wrong with her taste buds?
I don't know.
I kind of regret
Right.
not getting it, but I kind of don't.
So the stream has started.
Yep.
All right.
Sit, Krista, sit. It'll be our guest star.
I need to check something. Babe, that
Is
drink
it a
cannot be in
pumpkin?
front of my mouse.
No?
I don't let Rush out of this cage, Tristan.
What's up, people?
You just sit there whining.
What's up, Ricardo?
Hi. Don't and say free.
What's up, DM?
What's up, everybody?
Everybody,
What's
clap
up?
your hands. Plop, 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 plop. Man, I hope we don't have latency issues, but we might. So let's see if it filters out in the first few minutes of the stream here. While people are getting eggnog.
I want some of that too.
It's not even past Halloween yet. You can't do Christmas/Thanksgiving things until November 1st.
Shut up.
That's how it works.
I can have eggnog
You had freaking white chocolate
whenever
peppermint.
I
pretzels
choose
this
to
morning.
have eggnog.
I thought it was gross.
because it has egg in it.
What's the nog mean?
Are you having like spiked eggnog?
No.
Oh.
No,
The
but
non-fun
Dude,
kind
what?
of egg.
you should
You
look at
you
the
think that
chocolate.
everything we drink is like got alcohol in it or something?
No, I don't.
Yeah, it is.
I just heard you guys. I heard you guys say rum
Everything
chata
flavor
earlier,
you-
so I was
For the
asking.
last few times we have been streaming, you're like, dude, I just poured me some whiskey.
Yeah, to be
Every
fair,
time he streams, he has alcohol.
you do drink whiskey quite often on these streams, so don't act like it's out of nowhere.
You're,
But
you're
not
basically
but not once.
like a.
What?
Is it Rick?
No.
You have also spilled it on your keyboard right before a
Twice.
stream.
No,
No,
it
You
was
spilled it
twice.
on your computer during
It was
stream.
twice.
It was not the like
All
on the
right.
stream that-
But we came here to play D&D, not argue about how many times we spill alcohol.
But anyways, I just want to actually freaking start for once.
That's what we're trying to do.
We're
We're
streaming,
still
right?
waiting on Ricardo.
We need to shut up so he can start.
I mean, I'm just gonna pass it back to y'all because 3 of y'all have new characters,
Oh, yeah. That's a thing.
and you kind of need to introduce them and what you're doing in town. I guess we could also visit back with you, or we could start with you to see what he's been up to.
She.
She,
You as in you.
What has the lone survivor?
I thought the S
been
was
up to?
silent.
Oh, I got you. What's she been up to? How long would you say it's been since the mine debacle? Mm.
2 months and 3.5 days.
Pretty good amount of time.
I'd say probably closer to a month.
Okay. Well, you've been chilling out around town, making sure that the problem that she thinks she solved with the whole zombies and stuff in the mine actually solved itself, that there's not a resurgence of the undead. So she's probably been checking in around that area maybe like once every 10 days to make sure that like there's not the Walking Dead, crawling all around, all about. Waiting around town for more jobs because that's why she came here in the first place, and for opportunities with like her merchant guild affiliation to make some business deals. She's got a new set of armor with the money that she got from the job. She has studded leather now, so she's got a little bit more protection going on. She's gotten a new rapier, traded out her short swords, and she has a buckler to accompany it when she has to get up and close, just in case. She has to be on the front line instead of her preferred position, so that she'll be more protected. I mean, she's already fast because she has a really high dexterity, so she usually can dodge out of situations, but the extra like protection from a small shield to parry stuff coming her way. Definitely helps. Makes her more of a duelist in close combat, but from afar, she's gonna pick you off. I think that's all that's new with her since last time.
Does anybody else want to chip in
Yes.
on why they're in town?
No,
So-
me. I wanted to go next.
Go for it.
My name is Max. It's short for Maxine.
Oh,
Geez, wonder where that one came from.
it's like
No spoilers.
oh
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Yeah,
John dies
for
in
real,
the
'cause
end,
I-
no spoilers.
just saying that I
No
already
one
know
knows
what
that
you're
yet.
not spoiling, so please don't spoil anything.
It's not gonna spoil it.
Okay,
It
thank
doesn't
you.
spoil anything.
Anyways,
Anyways, I am a high elf that was tired of the high elf ways and decided to join the lower class people.
Wow,
That's where
the low key
I
insults
learned
are already
my
here.
thieves' trade skills and became a rogue. It's supposed to be. Oops. And yeah, so all I care about is stealing things from the rich people because I feel like they're not worthy.
a modern.
Did you
Modern Robin Hood.
Basically,
It's actually not modern because
It's not
it's
modern.
Not at all.
fantasy.
maybe come to Longsaddle to see maybe start casing a way to break into the famous Ivy Mansion?
it sounds like a thing I do. So yeah,
Risky
I'll go
job.
for my like personality ideals, bonds,
Yeah.
flaws things real fast. So like my personality trait is like I bluntly say what others people are like not bold enough to say, I guess, that they're hinting at but won't come out and say it. I'll come out and say it. My ideals is I am determined to make something of myself as a thief, I guess. I wish my childhood sweetheart had come with me to pursue my destiny, but he didn't because he's a jerk. And then get out of here. And then my flaws is it's not stealing if I need it more than someone else does. So that's me.
That's it. Alright. So, Ricardo, is all this cool stuff happening by chance having any like effect on like nature and like the worlds is outside?
I mean, the rift from the Shadowfell definitely did cause some change to the nature. Nobody who actually went to the mine was like talented enough to perceive that, but it definitely did like mess up the local ecosystem.
Neat.
Get out of my mouth.
Random.
So, I don't think that was necessarily why I was in town, but I think that that's why I am like down to go and like go with this crew. You know what I mean?
So do you have a
I
nickname?
think
Bora.
you can probably just call me Gora if you don't want to say the whole name.
I was gonna call you
I'll
Gora.
But I like.
Let's go with Gore.
I prefer
Gore.
Bergora.
Gora.
So, yeah, basically, like, I'm super. The only thing that, like, I care a lot about, like, nature and everything like that. It's, like, pretty much who I am. But the only thing that I will, like, protect and give my life for more than nature is,
Me.
no, my family and stuff. So, my family and my tribe, and that's about it. I am a mountain dwarf and ranger, and I don't know, nothing really else for me to say about that.
And then there was done.
And then, okay, admittedly, I made this character in a hurry, so I really haven't thought about backstory and anything. But I'm gonna try to make this as interesting as I can. I'm a dragonborn fighter who's a champion. My ideals that I try to live by as a fighter is that my city, nation, and the people that I hail from are all that matter to me. So to protect them, I have to get stronger. So I'm constantly on the lookout for challenges and bigger foes to face. And so that's why came here to the town of Longsaddle as I guess you could say, a test of strength to prove myself that I'm strong enough to protect my people.
Cool. Is there any way that you all have maybe met each other in the last month or so, or are you just all randomly here?
I got a question for the DM, Mr. DM.
Okay.
I received a anonymous letter,
Oh.
right?
Oh
it
yeah.
was some hush money, right?
Yeah, you did.
From this Ivy Manor. Was that what was written on it?
Yeah, that is what
The
was written
name?
on there.
So I mean, I think I definitely would have been like trying to figure out some information on
I'm
that
definitely
as
gonna get into that.
in
Like
general.
for sure.
But
Um,
here's the thing. I think maybe Max might have been in a similar vein of since it's like the big place in town, and she's or he is it a he or she? She's not there to answer.
She's not.
I
I
think
was
Max
just
was a
assume it's
she.
a she since it's being
She
played by a
said,
girl.
Oh,
she
okay.
said her lover didn't come, and she said he.
Okay. So like that's her shtick is looking up, like casing that place. Maybe
Yeah.
we might have bumped into the same like information sources, like asking about that place in general.
Definitely. What about Dunn and Bergora there?
To answer your earlier question, I came here on my own, like accord. I didn't come as a party or whatever. So I don't know if that you're gonna have to incorporate that into whatever, or if it'll make a difference.
So I was here, just kind of like in town, when people were like kind of like talking to me about, just some like some I guess bad stuff that was happening outside around, and like I just like went and checked it out, whatever, and I think that's where like I kind of like noticed and sensed like all the like stuff in nature and stuff like that is
Yeah.
different.
I think if you were going to check out that area, you might have run into you during one of his weekly checkups to make sure that the zombies hadn't come back. Maybe y'all bumped into each other there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like just then I kind of I probably would have been like open to be like, hey man, like what can I do to kind of get things back in line with how they should be? Because that's kind of like my character's goal is to keep things in balance as far as Mother Nature and stuff. Don't like people messing with it.
For sure. All right, well, so Longsaddle itself, of course, as we've established many times, is not a remarkable place to live. There's only about 1,000 inhabitants, maybe. But the one thing everybody there does know is that the center of attention is always the Harpell family. They are a dynasty of eccentric but powerful wizards. They are isolated, distant, and honestly just superior. But occasionally, they have deals with the regular folk. And the entire family lives in the Ivy Mansion, an enormous and sprawling structure on the west side of the village. And, I mean, as you ask around the town, you hear stories and wild tales, and you don't know if all of them are true or not. It's really hard to say. That some of them just sound so fantastically absurd that you don't believe them. But you hear so many of them, you start to think, well, maybe they really are true. And I think on one day, just a regular old day, everybody just happens to be in the gambling golem because that's where everybody goes. And our good old friend and proprietor, Brotar Ironbeard, approaches you,
It's always you.
and he hands you a mug of booze,
Oh, okay.
and then he quickly scatters back off behind the bar.
That's awkward. Did I order it?
You did not. And as you look down at this mug, it sneezes.
Whoa.
It spews the contents
what?
all over the floor. And as you look down, you see that the rim of the mug is moving like a mouth.
All right. This is
And
fun.
it says, "Ah, yes, greetings, regular folk of the privateer profession. I am Tristan Harpell. How do you do? No, don't answer that. I don't care. Do you like gold? Well, of course you do. Your kind always likes gold. Well, it just so happens that I have a sturdy payment for a crew such as yourselves. If you look out the window to the west, you'll see Ivy Mansion, a magnificent structure, I know. I have recently inherited the old northeast wing of Ivy Manor after my great uncle Siegfried died somehow. Anyway, it's full of nasty little annoyances that I simply do not have the time or energy to deal with. If you can clear out the nuisances that Uncle Siegfried left behind, let's say 150 gold pieces for each of you. Oh, and a pet bird."
Can't say no to a pet bird.
Well, that one's
I could
new.
say no to that price for someone who just recently inherited. No, I don't know. It does seem a little low, but I'm not like really gonna like fight too much about it. I'm just gonna be like, you know.
Bro,
If
so
this
did
is
you
what
know I
it
was gonna
takes-
do that when you handed it to me? Like raise the mug up to him.
He just gives a little shrug and says, "It happens in Longsaddle."
Well, I didn't get to drink it. Can I have a refill?
He says, "If you have the gold."
Oh, that's not fair, Brotar.
And he shrugs again, and he goes back to cleaning an already clean mug.
Well, that's interesting. What say you three? Should we take up the offer? I'm
I'd
interested
say
to
we
get
can
some
sell a talking mug
snooping.
for a lot more money.
Well, I'm not exactly sure the mug itself is the magic. I think it was the wizard that was the magic. Should we?
Yeah, I just kind of like asked like real quick. Wait, he's still there, right? I just want to ask like.
Yeah, he's like
can we
on
make
back
it
behind the bar.
250? Huh?
Brotar is back behind the bar again.
But it was the mug that was talking to us, right?
Yes.
And he's still there, like
I
talking.
mean, you can talk to it
Cool.
and see what happens.
I what do you say? Make it 200 a piece.
The mug doesn't
I should
respond.
talk to this guy.
No response. Well,
Roll I intimidate the mug.
oh my god.
DC 30. Let's see what you got.
I'm thinking it's more of a magic mouth spell. It was like a pre-programmed message, not a conversation.
All right. Well,
I
I
like
guess the
sit it
mug-
Not
down
intimidated.
on the bench.
I guess we'll go for it then. I mean, if this is what it takes to bring that balance to Mother Nature, like I always wanted.
Is my stuff rolling for y'all? Okay, yeah, it
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now
now it's showing up.
Well, I'm thinking, Max, this might be our opportunity to get some information out of the manor if you're up for sneaking about it while we're on this job. And she does like air quotes.
He's talking about like this is y'all's chance to get information for like sneaking into that mansion and stuff. He's talking about like you
Who are we
casing the
talking
place. We're not really talking to.
We're talking to
is
each
it
other
mug?
like
We were
people
talking to a
in
mug,
real life talk to each
But
other
then you shut up.
when they're trying to
Yeah, but
decide
then
what to
you
do.
stop talking.
It was a mug that offered us a job, basically. That's about it.
Controlled by a wizard.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Nice to meet you.
you
Thank
too.
you.
Bye.
Y'all have a good night.
So,
too.
Yeah, basically, like, I'm in just
I mean, can
because
you
the.
explain more since I like was with talking to them and stuff?
super fast.
So this mug was full of beer, and it started talking. It offered us a job inside the mansion that you've been wanting to steal from, and I think it's a good opportunity for us to sneak around and find out more about what's going on here. So I was hoping you'd be welcome to come along and use your talents to figure something out.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Let's do
Well,
it.
that was easy to convince you. All right, well, let's do this.
Okay. The mug starts talking again,
Oh, good.
and it just says to go to the bar and order an IV port. And then it returns back to a normal mug.
That's a good one. I like this wizard's puns.
And my character like jumps at the chance to like get a drink. he doesn't even like care if it's not like actually a drink. He just wants to find out. He might actually get like another drink to go. Who knows?
Okay.
But that's literally one of my flaws is that I'm like pretty yeah, basically.
That's pretty good.
Okay. So you approach the bar, and Brotor says, "What'll it be?"
The IV portal or IV, right? Whatever.
The Ivy port. He sighs and he lines up 4 glasses, and he just kind of waits for a moment, and he says, "Sometimes it takes a second."
I'll take an actual mug of whatever this was too, just
And
to
as
be a
you're
good
saying
patron.
that, the 4 glasses magically fill themselves up with a liquid that almost looks like a starry galaxy. And he says, "Good luck." And then he moves to this other bar.
I drink mine and use.
Well, you try, but the moment you drink yours, you disappear from this location.
Okay, cool.
All right.
I shoot mine back like a shot really quickly.
he
get it over
down-
You
with.
disappear as well.
He downs his and then like goes to reach for mine, but he just
Yep.
I'm used just like, all right then, and just drinks it.
Poop, you're gone too.
Same. I like
Alright.
sipping real slow.
Only your pinky disappears.
Yeah, you slowly fade away.
It's like a loading bar.
Buffering.
All right,
Buffering.
let's go to the new map.
Diddle-doot. Oh whoa!
Everybody load. Can everybody
Shovel
see?
Knight.
I see a
I can
T-shaped
see.
hallway with the cool dude armor guy.
That's Shovel Knight.
All
That
right.
is not Shovel Knight. He does not have a shovel, sir.
It
I
looks like
think
Shovel
it-
Knight.
I
Shovel
picked that
Knight's
one
the-
because it definitely looks like Shovel Knight.
Oh,
1 sec.
Copyrighted incoming.
Right? You gotta be careful
Um,
about that.
You find yourself in the hallway of an ancient mansion. Before you are a set of ornate doors with circular handles. A portrait of an older man with aristocratic clothes lies on the floor, as if discarded.
oh no.
Hanging in its place on the wall is the portrait of a younger man, his face exuding snootiness and condescension. The nameplate beneath it reads Tristan Harpell, and the nameplate on the floor reads Siegfried Harpell. Tristan's portrait begins to speak. "Ah, welcome to Ivy Mansion, home of the Harpell dynasty. Ignore my uncle down there. One of the servants was supposed to hang him in the ballroom. If my enchantments worked correctly, one of you should now have a pair of keys in your pocket. The brass one opens the double doors to the northeast wing in front of you. The silver one is for the vault to the underground levels. I hear there's some nasty stuff down there, so please lock it if you get the chance. Clatter, that's the name of our caretaker who I've just sent inside, has a map of a whole floor. Just ask for it. I need you to go to each room and clear out anything irritating. Do that, and you'll receive your proper recompense. Oh my god.
Hey, irritating.
Yeah. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a plump little maid at the Gilded Horseshoe who I promised to share some Ivy port with. Best of luck to both parties, eh? And with that, the portrait stops speaking though Tristan's visage now has a more prominent smirk than before. And you suddenly have 2 keys in your pocket.
A bronze and a silver.
Yep.
Okay.
It's always you.
This
Is
guy.
Is Siegfried's portrait inanimate?
It is.
Okay.
Oh, let me read this first.
Okay.
The hallway you're in has delicate molding along the floor and a spotless carpet. Many mirrors, at least 100, cover the walls.
Oh.
They are of every shape and size imaginable.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember the name that I learned from the mine. It was Lucian, I believe.
It was.
Just trying to keep that in mind. Is Clatter picking up the portrait?
No, Clatter is just standing here.
How big is it? Like, is it like the size of like our characters, or is it like carryable?
Clatter?
No, the portrait of Siegfried.
Oh, the portrait.
Also, where is that exactly?
It's on the floor in the hall.
Where though?
I don't know if it's on the
Right.
map.
Here, sure.
Okay.
It's definitely not on the map. It's it's a very large portrait. It's about the size of your character.
I gotta get up for a minute. I'll be right back.
Part of you wants to bring it with her, but I don't know how disrespectful it is to like take it out of its case and roll it up to bring it with us, or if Clatter will even allow that.
Clatter, will you allow it?
Clatter nods his head yes.
All right, cool. Well, I want to open the case and roll Siegfried up into my pack as delicately as possible.
Okay. You can put that in your treasure, I guess.
Yu's not very trusting of wizards in the first place, so his whole comment about him dying suddenly out of nowhere has her intrigued. Yeah. So we have... Which way is the silver door to the lower area? And where are these bronze doors that you're talking about? I don't know if you pointed them out.
The bronze doors are to the east. He just said that the silver doors go to the vault, but he didn't specify where. But he did say Clatter has a map that he can give you.
Well, hello there, Clatter. Do you speak?
Clatter nods his head no.
Oh. We were told you had a map for us. Is that something you can give to each of us, or you only got the one?
Clatter nods his head.
I guess I should ask simpler questions and not a bunch at once.
He's kind of stuck.
Do you have a map for each of us?
He nods his head no.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll take the one then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually have part of my character is I'm actually I have really excellent memory for maps and stuff, so I probably won't need my own. But I'll probably be able to handle myself throughout this.
Okay.
Got it.
I'm still gonna show it to everybody.
Yeah.
Neat.
Clatter raises his visor and he removes it from the empty space in his helmet, and then he hands it to you.
Ooh.
And here it is.
Cool.
I like how it's marked out.
Billiard room, kitchen, observatory, bedroom. Oh man.
Are we looking at a clue map here?
That's what it looks like to me. This is gonna be fun.
I'm saying Siegfried was killed in the billiard room by Tristan with Clatter's right hand.
Ooh.
Are we playing Clue right now?
That's what they're talking about.
Okay, cool. And the T hallway is the main hallway on the map, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he did say he died suddenly somehow. As if he
Wait,
didn't.
hang on. That staircase. Where does that?
That's up to the observatory.
Okay.
Demolished? What is
No. Wait. Hang on. Where's the other staircase? No, the observatory was where I was talking about.
Yes. We are in that T-shaped hallway in the center of the map.
Yes. And
Yes.
that's what I'm saying, though. It's like, I see the staircase on the map to the left, but where did...
It's inside of the room at the end of the hall.
Okay, I was just saying, is it like Clue where you can go and it like takes you to another part of the map, or no?
Platter nods his head no.
I assume we walk up the staircase and it takes us to another part of the map because that's how D&D works.
Heck no! It should take us to the swimming pool.
I was just seeing if it was like actually Clue or not.
Oh, I got you. Okay. So
So should we just go to the billiard room behind us then?
I want to check out that little tiny room at the end of the hall to the right, whatever that is. I don't know if you guys have an
Dude,
opinion.
You has the keys, so I'm following him.
All right, cool.
Wait, the library?
No, they're at the on the right at the very end. There's that one door with that circle in the middle of it.
I see it. Yeah.
I also don't have much connection to the other people in the party so far, and I'm just following you just to kind of like, I guess, complete my interest in the mission. So mostly I'm just like following him. Whatever he's up for, I'm probably down for.
Since we're inside, you is going to like keep the bow on her back and pull out her buckler and her rapier just to be ready for whatever. So she's gonna try the door at the end of the hall.
Okay.
Is it
I
a
would
bronze
ready
lock
my left
or a
hand.
silver lock? Or the locks? Do the locks
This
have
door
different
does
colors?
not have a lock.
Oh, okay, cool.
My bow.
So it should swing open then.
It's because it's
It does swing open.
a closet.
I assume it's a closet, but you never know what's inside.
What is that burning
Ooh.
thing?
That's a hole.
What is that?
This small room features a hole in the ground from which a foul odor wafts.
Mm.
Is it like Alice?
It's
in
like a
the-
bathroom.
You think so?
Ew. What?
However,
Use the closet.
a thought does occur to you,
Yes.
and you think, if you do need a quick escape, it might be an option.
All right.
It's disgusting, and that will not be an option. I am a high elf. I have standards.
Oh man,
But
Well, that's
You
fine.
said
you wanted that. You wanted that slum life.
I've got pretty
Yeah.
good. I've got pretty good vision, so I'm gonna see if I can see anything at the bottom.
You don't see anything you want to share with the party.
Okay, cool.
You kind of want to
see
forget
Clatters
what you
last
saw
night's dinner?
altogether.
Let's close this door real quick and let's go. What's this door to my right?
Oh, you want to close it again?
No, I'll leave it
that
open.
is
Yes,
No.
close it.
Closing doors is hard on Roll20.
I'll leave it open.
If
It's
we're
fine.
doing it for a quick escape, I mean that's just one more thing in the way.
Let's check this guest room out. That's up above us on the right. All right, above us. This one right here.
Ooh. Okay.
No, we're ready.
Is the guest room part what Tristan is written in?
The whole map is sort of hand drawn and written,
Yeah,
so
but
it
originally
doesn't look discernible from anything else on there.
okay. But I mean, there's Siegfried. Like, is there two different like writings on it? Like where Siegfried made this originally, and then Tristan is written over it, because he has like his comments on it. Like, do I need one? Demolish. And he's
That's
written.
a great question.
He's cut out Siegfried. So I'm just trying to figure out what is Siegfried's writing and what is Tristan's writing on the room comments, or if that's all Tristan.
well.
This
If you're
is-
going by the map, Tristan's hands and the black. I mean, theoretically, black ink would be fresher, and this stuff could be like worn. It's been on the paper longer. I mean, you could look at it two ways, really.
Like, was this always a guest room, or is Tristan now calling it a guest room?
That's a great question.
Who cares? Open the door.
There's no way for me to answer that.
Okay. I was just checking before we kicked it in, and it's like where Siegfried kept his like giant slime monster.
Not quite.
Looks like it's
Mechanical constructs rest against the walls of this large room, which is also full of tools and work tables. Wooden cabinets with labels such as bolts and iron bars line the walls. One humanoid construct made of cogs and gears stands near 7 deactivated ones, cleaning them with an oil rag.
70?
7.
Okay. Oh, 7 deactivated. I got you.
Yep.
So
All right, so it's like a
Just-
mechanical workshop looking.
to answer your question though, Chase, I mean,
It's
I can't
Tristan's
really
writing.
like say for sure, but
I'm sure now.
It does look like the same handwriting from the.
Yeah, but
Okay.
if it was Siegfried's, this would say like workshop, not guest room.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's also true.
Okay.
Especially since it says guest
Do we see
room.
any food?
Does
not
the
question
does the
mark.
one
If
that's
you knew it was a
polishing?
guest room, it would be just say guest room, not
Yeah.
not question mark.
Does the one that's polishing the other ones react to us opening and entering the room?
It sure does now that everybody's pretty much entered the room. And then we get to roll initiative.
All right, cool.
Initiative. What a freaking 7. Wow.
Nice.
I got a 7 too.
I go first.
I mean, technically you roll higher because I have +3.
No, I go last.
All right, you.
So it like turns to like attack us, or are we just rolling initiative for actions? Like is it immediately aggressive as soon as it notices us? Like it's running at us, like it's starting to move toward us?
It doesn't move towards you, but it does start to reach for this nearby deactivated one. And that's when the initiative begins.
Oh, okay.
So there's time to like talk to it and like let him know that we're still like we're not here to cause harm to him
You can try.
unless needed.
Real quick, I just want to know. I mean, I know it's Yu's turn. I'm just saying. Does it look like he's like legitimately going to activate one? Like, can we stop
That's what I just asked.
Yeah.
all getting
Each-
activated?
Each of the constructs have a big lever on their chest, and it definitely looks like he's reaching for it. And I mean, you don't know what the lever does, but I mean, you can make an educated guess.
All right. Yeah, I mean, ideally, we should probably try to stop them from all getting this lever flipped. Well,
For sure.
So then we just need to
I'm
turn this
gonna-
one off first.
It's not my turn.
let's go, you.
I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna ready action to stab a construct if it comes near me, like to attack me.
What?
Okay.
Hand.
Cora?
You could shoot his hand because he
I think. Just real quick. Also, did you already describe this?
No.
Okay. Can I see what's like on that table?
Is there a clue? What's a clue?
On the table, no.
There's a candlestick.
You can,
Not
you
on
can
the table.
Take that and then light it for your girl already used, and then she'll get jealous. Like, who's this other girl?
Nah.
He's seeing.
Make more sense for a wrench to be there.
Is this place like lit by candlelight, or is it like an arcane kind of deal?
The whole place is arcanely lit.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up to it and try to, I guess, just demolish it before it can freaking get the other one activated. Lol.
For
Alright.
sure. That's a miss.
Alright, I'm gonna use my other short sword.
Hmm. That's a hit.
Nice.
All right. Does not disarm or disable.
Yeah.
The drone.
Did
Uh,
literally lowest damage.
Yep. That's why I said nice, because a big fat 1 rolled across my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. He flips the switch, and the second construct comes to life.
Dang it!
And then it flips this switch, and the third one comes to life. And then it flips the switch. And now these 4 are alive. And it's going to move to here. And then that's the end of its turn.
Nice.
This is getting out of hand quickly.
All right, Max.
Well, you know, you didn't even try, so.
He hasn't gotten a turn yet.
I haven't gotten a turn to do anything.
Oh, you meant me
so
as
how
you.
can I try?
No, I said you didn't try.
Yes, I got it now.
Okay. Jesus, Chase, change your name. Before you get started like a full-on feud, like argument, like you almost did.
So it's my turn?
Yes, it's Max's turn.
Actually being so cute. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use my short bow on. Are they both trying to flip the switches or
No,
just one?
these 4 are alive, and it looks like this one is trying to flip this one switch.
Okay, then I'm gonna aim for that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot him square in the face. Or wherever he hurts the most.
Do they have faces?
That's a hit. They do have faces. But it does not disable him.
Can I hit him in the hand to knock his hand away?
No, considering you're facing his back.
I wasn't at the time.
Yes, you were.
You're right there. Alright, done.
So let's see if I go here, and yeah, I'm gonna go there. Alright, so I'm gonna come here, like right next to him. Now one thing about my character, since I'm not quite sure, I can use my like first action, and then second wind gives me a bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Action surge gives you a bonus action.
Right.
Yeah,
action
action.
surge.
Well, I have second wind, bonus action, and action surge. So
Second wind's like a healing thing.
Yeah.
okay. Then bonus action and action surge gives me 2 more actions to do, or just 1?
1.
Okay. So I have my regular action plus 1 more action. Okay.
If
got
you
it.
spend action surge, you get an extra one.
Yeah.
It's like a you use it and then you have to wait for a rest for it to come back.
So it's only one time use till a short or long rest.
Yeah. So
Okay.
one turn you can take 2 turns back to back basically.
All right. Cool. Got it. Right now then. That won't do anything. I'm gonna go ahead then and use my longsword to attack this one here to possibly, I guess, like, can I like attack him though, like in a way like my sword like hits the switch on his chest?
That would be a dex move. I think you would have to give me a dex check.
Before or after I roll like the weapon, or
After you make contact, it would be a dex check to see if you got that hit. Like in that place you wanted.
okay, well I'm gonna go ahead and roll dex now then. So where the frick is my dex?
We'll make the attack first to see if you make contact.
Okay, we're gonna roll.
Oh man, you have the worst
No,
color
you
dice.
completely missed. You
Man.
biffed it hard.
You gotta change your color so I can see your dice roll because it was solid black.
Oh god, my color is solid black. Here, I'll change it to bright yellow.
Okay, cool.
Then can I use bonus action?
You want an action surge?
Well, no. Actually, I'm gonna save that because I don't think we're gonna short rest anytime soon.
Alright, then done, you're done.
Yep, I am.
Going in the
How about you?
All right, cool. So there's a bunch of stuff on this table.
On
Essentially,
the table, there's like tools and
nothing interesting looking though.
not on the table.
Oh, where is an interesting looking thing? Because you say not on the
Some
table.
interesting things on the shelves, maybe. You haven't really checked those out.
Okay, so there's 4 different shelves.
Yeah.
Can I pull my bow out? Is that cool? Is that a
Yeah.
thing? All right, let me change my shield to be not on. And I guess I'll also try to do this whole flip a switch off. Is there a guy that's facing me that I could like hit the switch with my arrow?
Not one that's activated.
Oh, so like these two guys against the wall aren't facing me?
Well, I mean, they are, but
Okay.
they're also facing Gora.
Yeah, but I can like position myself
Okay.
over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I guess I'll try to flip the switch of this guy off, the one closest to me,
Okay.
with the arrow.
Right. So that hits, and then Dex check to see if you hit the switch.
Just straight decks?
Yeah.
Oof.
That's not gonna cut it.
Alright, well,
let's
that's
see
fun.
the damage.
Oh, okay, cool. I still get damage. Wow.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Good hit.
Fantastic.
All right. Gora.
I don't know if they have resistances or anything, but my arrows are enchanted with like arcane magic, so they count as magic arrows. If that affects anything we're fighting tonight.
Okay.
So for me, I'm probably gonna do the same thing, but I kind of like catch on to what the party's doing, and I'm gonna try to do the same thing as well with shutting off the switches. So for my first, by the way, that one's gonna be on the one directly in front of me. Not that
That's
it's
gonna be a miss.
Yeah, and then again on the with the right hand also
Two
missed.
misses.
Beautiful.
Good job,
I didn't
dude.
expect this.
They didn't attack me last turn, so I'm just gonna step away and see if they opportunity attack.
Good
And
idea.
it might be a lot. We'll see.
They
Like
sure
4?
do. That's gonna
God.
be 3 opportunity attacks.
Oh my god.
Not 4?
I
don't think that was
No, he's not out of. He's not out of.
Oh yeah,
disguise.
that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I would like to actually step like kind of there. Actually,
Okay.
so I'm going to then.
I don't think any of those hit.
Nope.
Nice.
But it is their turn. And
OMG.
this guy activates this guy, and it just goes down the line. They're
So
all activated
They're all
now.
on, but there are 3 that can attack.
1, 2, 3. There's 4 that can attack.
Oh, okay.
This one can attack. You're gonna run to max. And then this guy's gonna run to you, and
Nice.
then these 2 are gonna hit Gora. Well, they're gonna swing at Gora.
Sounded like you said Cora.
They're gonna hit Sephora. All right, and they have multi-attack,
Oh baby, we're done. First room.
and they're gonna use their fancy arms, since these aren't opportunity attacks that work like javelins.
Whoa, they have fancy arms.
Yep. Here goes Max's.
Well, we're dead, guys. See you
2
next year.
misses.
Not a
No,
hit.
come on. We can't be done. We can't be
Here
dead.
goes used.
Man.
2 hits.
Dang.
All right,
For
that's
11
fine.
damage.
It's not the end of the world.
Dang.
I'm like,
And
Before someone
4
goes down, I'm calling the run.
on Gora.
Well, we shouldn't have let them all get up.
1 hit.
1 hit, obviously.
5 damage on Gora.
Okay.
And then it's Max's turn.
God, where's the fuck
Retreat.
out?
Funnel them through the door. That's what I say.
Are we really retreating?
This doesn't look good.
I mean, we still have a chance to. Are these over here on the wall? They're not deactivated yet, are they?
No, they're activated. They just
Oh,
couldn't
they're
take an
activated?
attack because they spent their turn turning on the one next to them.
Oh, I didn't know they didn't move, so I didn't know if they were activated or not. But I see this one over here just moved, so yeah.
So, gosh, my God. So we are running.
It's so funny watching y'all get more and more cautious.
That's your call.
I say we should take a leaf out of U's book over here and
I think at the
fight him out the room.
like I think at the very least we should probably try to
gonna-
funnel them through the door, but you know,
Funnel
I
them?
agree with that plan.
not get surrounded by them and let 8 of them attack us all at once.
I want to know their hit points.
That would be helpful to know, wouldn't it?
Hey, can you also give us their AC and their?
Yeah, for sure. Let me just
I would also
share,
like to know their
share
speed
the
movement,
page,
please.
stat block.
Ugh.
You can just give us their speed movement and
It's
every
just,
attack they
I
can
need to
do.
know if I should attack or run because it kind of affects.
Just pick.
Everything.
Just think on your own 2 feet
But
and decide.
this is a group effort thing and not just a.
What would your
single person by
character
myself.
be able to do during that time?
What do
During your 6 seconds.
Your 6 seconds. What could your character do in 6 seconds?
Either run away or stab that guy.
Well,
Oh,
do
do
one
that.
of them if you have 2 options.
Yeah. I'm talking
I'm
to
saying
y'all about what's the smarter
talking to
option.
us for 5 minutes about what we should all do is called metagaming and not actually
It's
just playing.
called strategizing.
Can we
Yeah, but
can we not
You do the
argue
strategy
about
before you go
arguing
into the room.
and
Yeah.
actually do something?
This whole situation has changed a lot.
Yeah.
But whatever, I'm
So-
just gonna stab him a bunch with my rapier since y'all don't want to talk about like.
Or just
I would
not
say
at
disengage
all.
and leave
That's
the
a
room.
miss. I cannot believe how low y'all are running or rolling.
I told you, dude.
So
I hit
sad.
every time, and that's what's clutch. So
Does Max just have 1 attack?
yeah, she's a rogue. She's always gonna have 1 attack.
Alright, done.
Alright, so I am going to use my action to escape harm's way for the moment, I guess you could say.
Disengage.
I'm going to disengage to back to here,
Okay.
over here at the door. So I'm going to disengage and run over here, right about there. Okay.
Sweet. Alright, you.
Okay. Num. Let's. I'm just gonna move. I'll take the opportunity attack.
Okay. 16.
Yep. Whoa, piercing and bludgeoning?
Yeah, dude. These are constructs, man.
All right. Then I'll shoot the guy that actually hit me.
Okay.
Or actually, what's 10 foot?
Unless.
Let's see. I think I can hit all of them. Yeah?
Angora.
Do it.
Angora.
He'll take it.
You'll take it?
He's a champ, right?
Will he actually take it? Is he there?
Yeah, he's in the 10 feet, you know?
No, I mean, like, is he there to say he'll take it or not?
Oh, I
he's
mean,
there, but he's not.
even if his character said, no, don't hit me, can you really pass up an opportunity like that?
Yeah, I can't. I have to. All right, I'll hit the dude in the center. Gora, this might hurt a bit, but I'm sorry. So that
That's
hits.
a hit.
So my main target's gonna take that, and then everything else is gonna take that.
I broke my chat. It won't stop showing rolling 1d4 plus 0 equals 3.
Oh, that's cool.
That
So
sucks.
my main target takes 14 damage, and then everything else around it takes 6.
Alright,
top
he's
of it.
dead.
No saving throw or anything?
No, it's like a wave of force, like a blast wave.
So I take 6.
Yeah.
God dang it, dude.
It's. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody else died to that.
An arrow just gets supercharged with this red aura, and I let it go, and then it just like sonic booms off of that guy and hits everyone else.
This guy died.
Nice.
So you killed 2 of them and you damaged a lot of them.
Man, now I'm tempted to. I think I can stand fight.
I say that was worth it.
Yeah, I think Gora gets rallied
By the damage.
at the amount of damage, and he thinks that this time he can actually hit.
All right, let's see it with those purple dice. Oh boy.
Oh my
Nope.
god!
Oh boy. Oh my goodness, dude! What are y'all doing?
What?
And he's just gonna, let's see, how yeah, he can get out of there for sure. He's just gonna run and take the opportunity attacks.
It's not 4 this time,
Okay.
so that's cool. Oh.
I think that's 3 hits.
Yeah.
Wait, why 3? There's only 2 there.
Oh yeah, it's only 2.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, we'll
it's
take
still
off
2
that
hits,
last
yeah.
die. It's still
Ooh. Ooh.
19 damage.
Oh
I'm sorry, dude.
Unconscious?
no, not unconscious, but
Okay, good.
All right, it's their turn.
very low.
Boom. 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 Boom.
Jeez, they can move.
Boom.
I mean, this room is
Pretty
only
small
like
room.
20 feet wide. It's not a big
All right.
room.
Is it? I didn't. Oh.
35
well,
foot.
35, really.
Yeah, I mean, there's just a lot of
I'm gonna-
people in it.
It's 35 by 35. It looks like
4
35 by
attacks on
25.
max.
How
Ouch.
many?
3 hit? I don't know what your AC is.
What's max? Max is 3 hit.
Ooh. Oh no,
Oh my
that's not
lord.
as bad. It's just the first 2 numbers.
Right.
8 plus 5 is 13.
Plus 7.
Plus 7 is 20. 20
Well,
damage to max.
Same here.
We'll just do 2 and 2 on Dunn and you. So here's Dunn's.
Sounds about where I'm at.
2.
My AC is 19, so 2 hit.
Yeah, it's 2. Yeah. 5, 12 to Dunn. And then Max's. Or not Max's, use.
2 hits. I have 16.
11, 18.
I can't click my character.
Yeah, you're like in a mess of things.
No, like, it's not allowing me to highlight it. I don't know if I'm lagging on
It's
on
not?
tuning.
Are you lagging maybe?
Oh, I'm not on the select tool. I'm on the ruler. My bad.
Oh,
Okay. How much was it? 11 plus 7? 18?
18. Yep.
God,
Well-
dude.
I'm unconscious.
I can't
Well-
I can't see their health bars, and that would be helpful.
No, it's cheating, dude.
No.
You can never see their health bars.
You mean
can
our
never
health
see
bars
our
or the
teammates.
enemies?
Yeah. I'm talking about my teammates, not the-
Last time we were doing that, I was like, "Can you guys see each other's health bars?" And you're like, "No, I feel like we shouldn't see them."
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
true.
"Oh, okay.
We did say that.
Did we? Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Because I had just figured out how to do it, and I was excited that I learned something, and then I couldn't even use it.
Well, go
Hey,
ahead
man.
and use it, man.
I'd
Show
let,
your skills.
I'd let you use it.
My turn.
Yeah, it's Max's turn.
Bye. I'm running.
I don't know how you're gonna get out the door.
Disengage.
Keeping it and running.
All right.
That's 30 feet of movement blocking the door, so I don't know where you're going.
Well, really,
I can't shove past people.
she could
That's
go.
literally not a thing. 'cause I
Wait,
feel
you could go
that's
like
not the thing.
10 without having to move through people.
And then 20 is blocking me and you is 20 feet.
Yeah.
So she can
Do
move.
you still block even though
she's-
you're unconscious?
What's your?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, that-
still. She still has to move through my space.
I mean, what if she just steps on you and you take a death save fail?
I mean, if she wants to kill me, she can, I guess.
I mean, this party's not above that, I think.
What's your move speed though?
30.
Doesn't it double when you're just moving? Or that's
No.
just sprint?
Yeah.
You
That's,
could dash, but you would take an opportunity or 3 opportunity attacks, so,
Well,
at least.
oh wait, she can dash as a bonus action because she's a rogue,
Oh.
or she can
snap.
disengage as a bonus action. She can do either one.
Yeah.
so I
So.
can attack and
Get out of there.
No,
So aren't you
don't
glad I
attack.
know how your class works, Becky?
So
Either disengage.
dashing gets past people, but regularly walking
Disengage gets you past people, but you can
Yeah.
do that as a
doesn't?
bonus action.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't have enough movement speed to get through our bodies.
Yes.
So that's why he was saying dash as a bonus action because you're a rogue. So
Am I dashing and disengaging?
yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And then
Well,
so
How far is that?
It's 60 feet, so it's 30 feet past Bergora if you want to run that far.
15 plus 30, 45. 15, because it takes
Well,
15.
he
and
he
then
just
16,
he just told you past me you can go 30 feet, right?
20.
Yeah.
So you can go 30 feet past me if you want.
Well,
I will. Okay.
All right, and then it's done.
Okay, so you run out of the room,
Oh.
you disengage, and you see Clatter just standing here, kind of leaning back and forth on his heels.
Yep.
All right, done.
I'm like, Clatter, what the F?
So
What do you say to Clatter? What?
it's pretty clear that we're not going to be able to fight all 7 of these, but you is unconscious
Yep.
right
He
now?
sure is.
Unconscious or dead? Because,
unconscious.
okay, because you have the skeleton symbol above your head, so I don't
Well, I
know.
wanted you guys to be able to remember when you look at him.
Yeah, but that's also the same symbol you use for dead guys, so that's why I'm asking.
It's not a sleep. I guess this is a sleepy one.
Yeah, it's lemon grab.
All right.
Yeah.
Just make the unacceptable that I got dropped
Hey,
to the
please
floor.
stop using flash.
That's what all the drones are constantly screaming on repeat.
Oh
And
god.
it's like ear shattering.
Is the general consensus that we're getting out of here, or what?
Yes, we are running
General
out of a door.
consensus is panic.
That's what you've seen all 4 of us do our past turns, is running away.
Alright, so how much strength would it take to pick up you and carry him out of the room then with me?
You're a dragonborn, right?
Yeah.
What's your strength?
My strength right now is 17.
You can pick him up. You'll just move half speed.
Alright, I'm gonna pick him up then, and I'm gonna carry him, like, around the door, like, out of sight, and, like, prop him up in a sitting position.
Are you sitting him on the toilet hole? Cause that'd be pretty funny.
No, not like, I mean, like, I'm just, like, sitting him right here.
Oh.
Right
That's
here,
less
like,
funny.
propping him up in the sitting position over here.
Okay.
Sitting him on the toilet with my character holding like a crossbow makes me think of Game of Thrones. No spoiler.
Game of Thrones, no spoilers. Wow.
Now, that would be a bad idea. I was gonna say I'd like use my movement speed to go back in there and fight again, but then I'm gonna use my movement to come over. Okay, so from there to here, that was 15. I'm gonna come over here to the other side of Gora.
Okay. Clatter's still just standing there.
Hmm?
Alright, you. I said Clatter's still just standing there.
Okay. Can we,
Alright.
like, by the way, before my turn goes over to you, can we, like, call Clatter to help us, or no?
Do you call Clatter to help you?
Like, we need some assistance over here type yell, like,
Do you yell that?
yes.
Hey, my man.
Well, my slow man.
My slow. I was gonna reset the turn order, but he's good.
Yep.
Nice.
Alright, and you failed that death save.
Yep.
Alright, Gora.
I guess I'm gonna shut this door.
Shut
And
it and lock it.
I don't have the keys, but
It wasn't locked anyway.
yeah. Well, we might be
Crush
able to
the
lock it though.
handle.
We might be able, but anyways, and then I guess I don't want to, but I will cure wounds, my friend.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a
That's a nice
good.
cure wounds
That's a
roll.
good heal boy right there.
Can't roll for Jack for attack, but
Was
he
that? Yeah, that was the most you could heal me.
Alright. Do you use any movement?
I quit. I tell before I move. I tell him like, listen, dude, we got to get away from this door. Let's get back to Clatter and see what the frick, like this was about. All right, and then
Matters the murderer all along.
I'm just gonna go there.
Bum bum.
Catch up with
Bum.
Max. Mad Max.
All right, I'm googling how much health a door has.
Like 20? A wooden door?
They're just gonna like
Oh.
ram the door, break it down.
Oh, apparently, consensus shattering a door is a strength check.
Yeah. You could also do like 10 AC with 20 health or something. Which they would break in like a turn.
All right, for sure, let's do that.
It's a good boy, Doggerino.
Let's do this corner guy. One. Let's do this center guy. Second attack. What is that? 7, 14, 19. Third guy. Boom, the door shatters open.
Woo!
He runs through. And he attacks you.
I'm glad you guys left me in a corner. It's good.
Hey,
It's great.
At least I got you out, and you're not in there still, rolling, making death saves.
And he misses. And then this guy runs up. Let's see.
Since they're running right by me, can they take opportunity attacks?
Actually, yeah, that guy in the corner did take an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
I hit him
I'm
with my
done.
longsword.
Also, you don't forget the escape route.
That's a miss.
Man, you guys cannot hit anything.
I'm
Am I legit
man.
the only person that's done damage this whole fight?
I've done damage, just not a lot.
I don't think I've done any damage.
When I did hit, it was the lowest
then
possible
I
damage.
tried and they got mad and like almost killed me, so I got scared.
Alright. It's gonna be 6 hits on done.
Well,
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4,
One's a
5,
crit.
6.
Oh my god.
Crit
Wait.
did 4, 9, 13 damage.
that's
I
only
think
one
only
to hit
the
though.
other 2 hit.
I have my AC's 19, so
No, that's not the crit, is it?
it's just the crit hit
Yeah, that's the crit.
and the bottom one hit.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Oh no, wait, no, it didn't. It's 18, so my AC's 19, so only the crit
Yeah,
hit.
you only got hit once.
You said 13 damage for that one?
Yep.
Puts me at 3.
Alright, Max.
Oh man, oh man, oh man, what should I do? I don't know. Where was my escape route? Here? Or was it in the poophole? The poophole is the only escape route that we know of so far.
Dude, we're not like necessarily like trying to leave this place.
I want to leave.
Oh.
Freaking like second door reopened, everyone nearly died. He was totally gonna die. He's still recovering from last fight, apparently.
I don't really know what.
But I'm just gonna jet
You just wipe that on the couch.
past Clatter and be like, I freaking hate you.
You can't do any time. Well, never mind.
Man, I'm glad we have
Alright.
3 party members instead of 4.
Can you like get a distance away and then like shoot them or something? Anything?
Sure, because apparently it's bonus action to do that.
It's not a
It's
bonus.
it's a normal action to
You
walk
can
and
just
shoot
you
something.
can just move and then do an attack.
Fine. I'll move to here or here, and then I will shoot a bow at a data guy.
Okay. That's a hit.
Yay!
This was way harder than it should have been. You guys missed like every attack.
We do.
Alright, done.
So to prevent unconsciousness, I'm gonna go ahead and use second wind.
Okay.
Um,
Is that an action or a bonus action?
That's a bonus action.
it's a
Alright.
bonus action, so
Making sure.
so I still have my regular action though, but it's a bonus action, then 1d10 plus fighter level. I don't.
That's what you regain.
Yeah. So it's Just roll your 1d10 and then add 3.
Okay, let me.
Oh, buddy, you're so cute.
So
Yikes.
5 plus 3, so 8. Okay, and before I add the hit points, this one right here behind me, I'm gonna hit
Okay.
with my longsword.
Please do.
So
That's a
freaking
hit.
Finally.
Yeah.
Now everyone's hitting stuff again. It's good stuff.
Me again. We finally are. We haven't yet.
He's dead. What's the 10 for?
I
It's if,
killed
if
one
he's
finally.
two-handing it, I think.
His what?
If he's two-handing it, I think it rolls a D10 and a D8. In case he's two-handing it or one-handing it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Two
Is he one-handing it?
I
I'm
assume.
two-handing it,
Oh.
Oh, he's two-handing it.
like full hand, just like bring it right down on his head.
Okay. But he died either way.
Yeah. So
And
he-
then it's Clatter's turn.
Clatter needs to die.
I don't think he can make it. Nope.
Let's attack Clatter.
What is
Why are you?
You have great
like,
ideas
So upset
this-
at Clatter.
this
You
session.
didn't ask for his help.
Clatter.
Hey, he's
Like,
coming to help. You
don't
ran
like
away.
I feel like he's the reason this is happening.
or
What?
it's us.
Butler. I
It's
mean, we
always
did
the
go into the
butler.
room and woke them all up.
It's always the butler's fault.
That's true. Usually is the butler's fault.
He's the one that dies.
I don't appreciate this hostility towards Clatter.
I don't either.
Because I was once, you know,
Hey, I'm on Clatter's
I
side,
was
but it
rich,
usually
and I
is the butler.
treated the help, as in the butler, poorly, and then they didn't like us very much, so.
We are in a clue room layout here, so
What,
is
was
that,
it the butler that actually, I don't remember who
Oh, you're second winding too?
Yeah.
Okay.
who actually murdered in Clue. Who actually did the murder stuff.
In the board game Clue, it's different every game.
No, the movie.
I'm gonna disengage.
Alright.
The movie.
I don't know.
I can action
Alright.
surge.
Okay.
I'll take a shot at the closest dude.
Oh,
I closed my sheet on accident. Good stuff.
I kind of like looked out and just blew my drink. Stupid.
He's dead. This wasn't
up
supposed to
those
be a
longbow
hard
attacks?
fight.
See, I told you, dude.
Alright, they're up.
Wait. Skip me.
Yeah, you skipped
Did I?
Bergora.
Oh, I did.
Bagara. Bagheera.
That's what I thought of.
Yeah, you should have named him Bagheera, and he should have been a Tabaxi.
No, so Gora is the Russian word for mountain, and Berg is the German word for mountain, and I couldn't decide between them, and I used both.
Wow,
Nerd.
what
Does
a
that mean you're
what
like
a
Twin Peaks?
nerd.
You're basically Twin Peaks.
Yeah,
That's
yes.
good. I like it.
I should have named my character Twin Peaks.
That can be your last name, dude. Bergora Twin Peaks.
Ah,
Good name, actually.
I'm changing it right now.
That's a really good fantasy name.
Yeah.
But before I change my name,
Fantasy or porn name?
Both.
This is porn star name.
is Twin Peaks
sounds
really
like the
porn?
stripper
Have
name.
you been
Alright.
to Twin Peaks?
I have not, but I don't think it's
I haven't
porn.
either, but.
It's nothing like the show.
Good thing I haven't seen the show.
Twin Peaks was a movie.
I'm
No.
gonna heal myself and turn the corner. Lol.
Alright. Great team unity.
Look how faded that is.
It happens.
Alright, so that's your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, they're just gonna keep swarming. Done.
Should have gone to Ant Master.
I'm gonna move this guy. He's dead.
It should have.
So if they keep running out to the rooms, does that mean they take opportunity attacks from me?
Yeah.
No, because they're just attacking you.
Yeah.
Dang it.
That's gonna be 8 attacks on done.
Man, good thing it's
God.
a 19 AC. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
That's a really good
true.
thing.
Why didn't you go in the room first instead of the rogue?
because the rogue thought she could go first.
We should have organized this better last time.
We should have.
7.
I was
8,
actually thinking about turn order,
2
and I was
hits.
like, nah.
I should have gone first.
2 hits.
You did go
so
first.
16 damage.
I didn't
How much?
first.
16.
I was second to last.
16, I am unconscious.
That's your initiative. I'm talking about walking into the actual room.
Go team.
Oh yeah.
While y'all are arguing, I went unconscious.
Yeah,
All right, Max.
I knew that was gonna happen. When you stayed there to
I would've
fight
been
5
fine if,
people.
like 1 or
I'm
2
gonna
hit.
shoot data guy.
All right,
Okay.
I'll get you back up, fighter buddy.
The hit.
I could do
Dead.
AOE again, but it would give you a death save, so I don't think you want that.
All right, done. Let's get a death save roll.
Alright, go to the freaking pool after this. You relax. And I need to reread my character because apparently I forgot it.
All right, done. Can we get a death save?
Ethan,
What?
death save.
Oh, sorry.
What? What?
Alright, does save.
You guys
Let's
need.
go,
I
baby.
You guys
I
need
do that all
real.
the time.
You guys need real names.
Yeah.
No.
You guys
That's a
aren't. You
failure.
guys aren't
That's
sticking.
a fail. At least not a crit fail. At least
Here
I've done
comes
some damage
Flatter.
and killing this round.
I went with you because it's a type of wood, so it made sense. I just didn't realize it was
Why
also
don't you just go
you.
with cedar,
You
okay?
could have just went with something like Kingswood or something.
Kingswood is
actually
not a
wood.
good name.
Kingswood is a good name.
It's a good last
Flatter
name.
kills
It's
the
a good-
thing.
It is a good.
Kingswood.
It's a good last
And we
name.
just call you King.
Nice going, Clatter. Clatter did some
Or you
work.
could be like Beyonce.
All right, you.
Being
Beyonce.
Isn't it Beyonce's baby that she named Sir?
I don't know. I don't keep up with Beyonce's babies.
I don't either.
The twins.
All right, here we go.
Not as bad as
Shooting over
Kanye's
Dunn's body.
West son's name.
It's a hit.
Post.
Boom.
Dead.
Boom.
Cool. That's all. I can't attack twice yet, so.
You freaking crit.
All right, Gora.
All right, I'm gonna pop out of here and then lob an arrow with my longbow.
Did you put something on his forehead?
Miss.
Dude, what is their AC? What the frick? Is it 15?
There's one guy left. He's
100?
gonna attack
100?
Flatter. He misses both attacks.
Dang,
That's
Clatter
Max's
leads the
turn.
tie.
He's literally a suit of armor.
Yeah.
Dang.
Dang!
That was fast. We're on a roll. We're just rolling along.
And now that you guys are actually hitting stuff, we're getting progress done.
Dude, their AC is too high for it to be an easy fight.
No, it's not.
Dude,
You guys are level 3 now.
It's easy for you to say when you have a freaking +9
If
to
they're-
everything.
If their AC is 15, you need to get a 10 or higher. You've literally been rolling under a 10 this entire time.
Hey, under 10 is average in my book.
I'm gonna go there. I can't really go much further.
Okay. You're not gonna attack?
I can't attack, can I? There's nothing I want to attack.
Yes, there's a mannequin right there.
Oh, snap. I thought that was a person.
I mean, they kind of look like people, but also robots.
Dang. That totally, like, tripped me. Well,
Man,
oh,
Well,
back to the low rolls.
All right. Let's get that second death save. Please don't die, for the love of God.
Here we go.
Pissed
Here
at
comes
you.
the one.
poop. I should just sit around.
Oh, it's a 4. Oh,
Oh my god.
it showed a
wow,
14
that's a
on my
fail.
screen. Why did it say a 5? I call hacks.
Give me your face.
There's no possible way I can roll 2 failures.
Oh, he got the
In a
crit.
row.
Clatter crit.
He got the crit.
Clatter, dang.
Dang, dude.
That thing's super dead.
Yeah.
If I die, can I play Clatter?
Dude, Clatter's probably stronger than your character.
Definitely.
For sure.
Okay, well, I guess I can try to stabilize our fallen brother.
Yeah. Clatter goes
So-
back to leaning back and forth on his heels.
Hey,
I'm
should
not very
probably
good
ask
at
if he has a
medicine,
healing
but we'll see what
potion.
happens. Yep, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
All right, Gora.
Ask Clatter if he has a healing potion.
I guess I'll freaking use my last spell slot on saving this dude.
That's what they're there for, right? That's why you gave yourself healing spells.
Yep, I just didn't expect to use all 3 of them
In the
within,
first fight?
the first room.
Yeah.
Well, you plan and you plan.
All
you
right,
plan and then you don't plan.
cure wounds.
Everybody has a plan till they get
Love
punched
it.
in the face.
Lowest health heal you could do.
Wow.
Hey,
I
give
get
you the
4.
max, though, so.
You did give me the max, so it balances out, I
Is that
suppose.
for me?
No.
All right, we're out of initiative.
I'm up again.
So Claudia, are you gonna join us in cleaning out these rooms then?
That's what I was about to ask.
Clatter shrugs and nods his head. Yes.
Awesome. Great. I wish we had known that before we went in the first room.
Clatter shrugs again.
look
I
at
guess it's
Clatter
my
and
fault
I
for
was
not
like,
asking you.
Hey,
Clatter
Clyde,
nods his head yes.
Are you dating anybody?
Clatter nods his head no.
Claudia, would it be okay if I climbed inside of your suit of armor?
Clatter nods his head no vigorously.
Like a Gundam?
Clatter scratches his head quizzically.
Basically.
Do you have anything that helps health? To
Clatter
heal
shakes
health?
his head no.
Dang.
Claudia, as far as you can recollect, which one of these rooms is gonna be the toughest one for us to tackle? After seeing us try this first one.
Clatter looks confused, like he doesn't know how to answer.
You can point at the door.
Clatter points all the way down to the east room.
Okay. Well, do you guys need a breather, or should we?
I would like her to continue.
Short rest.
All right, I wanna check out these shelves in here while we're short resting. Then if we're short resting.
For sure. Let me reveal the goods to you.
Table after he's done that.
It's this one. This is the only thing to be found in the room. If you want to share it with the group, I'll add them to the list.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll some hit dice. Oh my god, what the heck?
Okay. Well, I found a few sets of Tinker's tools. If anyone wants one of those, I'm not sure who'd be interested in that, but there's 4 of them, so there's one for each of us. If the 3 of you want one.
Sure.
What are they?
Tinker tools. Tinker.
Sure, I'll take Tinker tools.
Okay. Well, I'll give everyone a set of the Tinker tools. Spread those out.
In my inventory.
What all do you
Or equipment, I mean.
what are Tinker tools used for?
If you have to do a tinkering action and you have proficiency with Tinker tools, you can add your proficiency to the roll. So they're really they're not very useful unless you are a tinkerer.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what tinkering really I guess what that action would be used for.
Creating things like mannequins.
Here, by the way?
No. You found the only things of interest in the room.
Yeah. So I guess we rest up with Clatter.
Clatter's guarding the door to make sure nothing gets in.
Oh, did you tell him to guard the door? Alright. He guarded
I'll have
the
a-
door while you guys rested.
I'll have like a nice conversation with Clatter about like small talk and
I guess I was
good fun.
in with them too then.
Like what his interests are, and if he can't tell me directly, I'll just go down a list of things that someone might be interested in until he nods his head yes, and then I talk about that.
What kind of things did you ask him about?
Um,
Let's just see if you find one real quick.
Armor.
about armor and fighting and gym cutting and
No, he didn't like any of those.
and cool gyms that like exist in the world that are really rare. And
he scratches his head at that.
I talked to him about cleaning.
He
How
nods
he
his head
enjoys
yes.
that.
He likes that.
and like how you can magically enchant like some rare gyms to hold magic.
He doesn't like that.
You can even bind souls to gyms to power other things like suits of armor.
Oh, I see what you're going on about. No,
I talked to him about art, pictures.
about pictures. He's not super into pictures.
Like Siegfried.
After like a bunch of questioning, he kind of steps out and points at the mirrors, as if that's what he's interested in.
Oh.
But not any mirror in particular.
Like, when will his reflection show who he is inside kind of deal?
He shakes his head no at that.
Oh.
He
Just
already
how
has dishonor on his cow, so
just how interesting mirrors are in general, as if he's like a dog.
No, he points at a couple of the rooms. He points at the one. Let me look at what it's on the map, and he points to the one labeled kitchen and the one labeled observatory.
That there's interesting things there? Or that's where he wants to go?
He points to the mirrors again, but I think your short rest is about up there.
Can I check out the mirrors after the short rest is over?
Yeah, they're just mirrors.
Oh.
You go down and you do the sort of adventurer weird thing where you touch a bunch of things that aren't yours.
Yeah.
But you don't get any magical tingling.
Oh, that's cool.
One
day, Clatter.
I'm interested in both, or I guess all three of the billiard room, kitchen, and library, because...
Let's go to the kitchen, because he pointed at it on the map.
Yes. Let's do the kitchen.
Hey, I have a question real fast.
What?
Go for it.
To whoever knows the answer. The like roguish archetype thing, fast hands, is that something you use like in initiative, or can you just use that whenever?
I don't know. What does fast hands do?
It says that you can use the I asked because it says bonus action.
Yeah.
It says you can use the bonus action granted by your cunning action to make a dexterity check using your thieves' tools to disarm a trap or open a lock or take the use of an item, an object action.
So basically, normally all those actions cost like your big action, your full action, instead of attacking or disengaging or whatever. But because you have fast hands, you can do them as a bonus action.
I see. So I could do that and like attack, or do that and run.
Yes.
I see. Thank you for clarifying.
So if there's ever a trap in front of us and we're running away and like it's gonna take your action to do it, you could just do it as a bonus action and then still do something else. Whoa, there's two of me.
So, well.
Whoa, what was that?
I'm not sure if that was my mic or what, but it. Oh well. Anyways, kitchen. Let's go to there.
Was I supposed to see that?
No, swimming pool.
It was unavoidable.
What
Everybody
did
just
Clatter
ignore
point
that.
at?
Okay. Clatter, would you like to do the honors of busting in and taking names?
It just.
He said ignore it.
reloaded my. 120. What the crap?
He said ignore it. Don't make a scene, Nath. Jeez.
Oh.
Gosh.
Which room are you asking Clatter to lead you into?
The kitchen? Because that's the one he was talking about.
The swimming pool.
Okay, give me a second, guys.
It's all good.
I forgot this part.
Oh, is there a bad thing happening?
Do
No.
we need to pull one of those 5-10 minute breaks?
No.
Or an hour break?
No.
An hour break.
Or an hour
Heck
and a
no.
half?
That would be a long rest.
I just end the stream.
I just need to type a few numbers.
Oh no.
That's bad news, guys. Turn around quickly.
We should
Before
do
it's too late.
we should do like our figure out how we're gonna form formation going into
Yeah,
this room.
figure that out.
Please,
So, I
for the
guess
love
I
of
should
God.
go first, or Clatter should go first because Clatter has the highest
I'm
AC.
going
Hey, this is a
first.
double door, so you both can go
Attack.
in first.
That's true. Like me and Clatter should lead the charge then.
I should lead the charge because sneak attack.
What? No, sneak attack.
Sneak attack has nothing to do with leading the charge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was reading up on my character, it says that a rogue usually leads.
A rogue usually what?
Leads.
No, don't.
For
Because they should go
stealth,
first.
yeah, but not for.
Yeah, if you want to sneak into the room first, that works. But we're just letting Clatter and Dunn kick the door in and be tanks.
Yeah, stay back because you have not a lot of HP. But sneak attack, basically, in this situation, if Clatter or Ethan are up right next to someone and you attack them, like attack the person that they're attacking also, you'll get bonus damage, and it's great.
Whenever I can sneak attack whenever I want to.
Like,
No,
Sneak attack
there
does
are-
extra
there are
damage if
stipulations.
Yes, I
your
can.
target is distracted.
Right here.
There are stipulations on sneak attack.
there are.
Right here. Barely. It says once per turn.
Yeah, but
Read the whole thing out loud right now. Then you'll see what we're talking
or just
about.
do the chat thing, or just easy.
No, I'm gonna read it because I need to read it.
Okay, let's do
You
it.
know how to strike subtly and exploit a foe's distraction. Once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll.
Yes.
No.
The attack must be a ranged weapon, basically.
Yeah. And you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy
Finesse.
of the target is within 5 feet of it. The enemy is incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage.
I can't hear
all
anything
that.
you're saying.
But
I'm gonna read it because I didn't hear
basically,
listen to you. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll. The
Space.
amount of the extra damage increases as you gain levels in this class. Who cares about that?
You should care about that
so
Right now.
so mostly
because you're level
Base-
3, so I'm pretty sure it's not 1d6 anymore. So you should care about that.
basically what we're saying though is that you only get sneak attack once per turn, and it's in this situation it'll only be if Clatter or like any of us on your team are right next to an enemy that you're attacking. That's what that means. If you're like shooting someone that's all alone in the corner of the room, you won't get sneak attack.
So
That's why
if
it's
you
good
wanna be
to
someone
attack the
next
people
to me,
that are focused on the tanks.
You don't want to be someone right next to me?
No, next to us or the first thing you read. It's okay. Yeah,
Well, if-
we'll tell you.
If they're
Like-
right next to you, but also right next to one of us, then yes.
Yes.
Technically, it counts
Well-
them as distracted, and you can do bonus damage on top of what we do to them.
Well,
Yeah.
if she's shooting it and one of us is next to it, then it works still, right?
No,
it doesn't
'cause
say anything
Literally
about
what
her.
you said.
Because
That's what
she'll
you
have
just said.
disadvantage.
Yeah, it would have advantage, I think.
No,
No,
stop. You're confusing people.
No, no,
We're trying to
let's stop.
confuse her more, Chase.
Let's stop
So
talking
how
about
do
sneak
you-
attack.
no.
All right, let's
You
do
can
this.
I mean, she needs to understand sneak attack. It's crucial
Yeah,
for her character.
Yeah.
It is.
All right. Well, let me. If
Let's let
You
Chase
get
explain
advantage
it.
on the attack roll to even use it.
no, you don't. If one of us is next to the target, that's what it says.
Yeah.
If one of your friends is or if an enemy of your enemy is within 5 feet of it, then you still get sneak attack. You don't need advantage.
I just said I did.
No. That's what the whole last section is about. It says you don't need advantage if this. But if you are next to someone and you try to shoot them, you have disadvantage. And if you have disadvantage, you don't get sneak attack. That's what I was saying.
Wait, say that one more time.
So if you try to fight someone in like a sword fight and you're using your bow, you have disadvantage to shoot them. And if you have disadvantage, you don't get sneak attack.
Yeah.
What
But
is what's an example of a finesse weapon?
Dagger, rapier, short sword.
Oh, I have all three. What?
basically anything you're using.
Yes, you wouldn't be using it if it
That's
wasn't
for a
finesse.
short bow, if I'm like right here.
Finesse weapon means that you use dexterity for the attack and damage instead of strength.
Yeah.
But okay,
Finesse, you can use both,
so I
right?
can,
Yes.
but I can use sneak attack if I'm using a bow to hit an enemy that's right next to an ally,
Yes.
and I still get an advantage for it. 'Cause
No.
You get the
don't-
sneak attack damage.
You don't get advantage when you sneak attack. It's you.
Advantage is different.
Yes, they're different
Sneak
things.
attack is
Advantage
just extra
rolling
damage.
twice and taking the higher roll.
But I thought I could only use sneak attack if I have advantage.
No, it says you don't need advantage if an enemy of your enemy is next.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Yes.
Awesome.
All right. Cool.
Click.
All right. I'm
Sweet.
glad we did this.
So, side note that you should definitely have on your character sheet is you should make something to roll your sneak attack for you. So, and you also need to know how much damage it is because it increases as you level up. It's not 1d6 at level 3.
I'm gonna go look at that right now.
Okay.
It just shows in that table.
Yeah. So back to the action, as we had a
Back to the
lecture
action.
on sneak
Woo!
attack.
All right, so we're going into the kitchen right now.
Yes.
According to the map, that's what this should be, the kitchen.
Yes, the kitchen. Okay.
Unless
So
it's not the kitchen.
what?
Unless it's not the kitchen, because it's just on the map as kitchen, but it totally just couldn't be. Or it would be
Yeah.
something.
Well, that's true.
Because the last room was not a guest room.
Yeah.
All right, so the order we're going in is me and Clatter are gonna go in. We're gonna look at each other and like nod heads and then kick the door in.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool.
Boom. The door is kicked open.
Boom!
Not a
A
kitchen.
large bed,
And-
not
and-
three separate beds. One large bed sits against one wall. A wardrobe and dresser dominate opposite sides.
Man, I should have
The
seen on the
dresser
map.
has a gigantic mirror attached to it, which is covered with a bedsheet. It appears nobody has used this room in quite some time.
Cool. I definitely should look at the details of the rooms that are labeled because there's definitely a bed and a dresser in the kitchen.
Yeah, it's definitely
Mm.
not the kitchen. So I think this is Tristan's
Yeah,
map that
but
he's using for redecoration
But
consideration.
see, that didn't look like a bed to me. That looked like burners, you know? Like
No.
on a stove.
That's what the library looks like. That looks like burners.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, it does. Plus
But
the
also,
island in the middle.
the swimming pool also looks.
No, he's questioning if you should put a swimming pool in there. It's not a
I
swimming
know.
pool.
But what I'm saying is that the swimming pool room, that also looks like that could be like a kitchen with burners. Who knows?
I have to say, I'm really curious about the
Huge room.
observatory now because he put demolish on it. Like, it may not look important to him, but who knows?
What is that in the corner of what he's calling the observatory?
Dude, we can't tell on the map, dude, because they have terrible penmanship.
All
Yeah.
these
like-
great questions.
I want to check
Yeah,
out this
I
room, man.
love how their handwriting is
'Cause
very
everyone
good
else is
and
just
their
standing at the
drawing fields are
door.
Trash.
It looks like a cannon.
It could be a
Where do you
cannon.
go?
No, dude, that looks like a chair, like a dentist chair to me.
So we've got a mirror, a box, and a cabinet, like a wardrobe,
Yep.
and then 3 beds. This feels
One
more.
big bed.
Oh, one big bed. Okay.
So
Yeah.
can we?
This
can
I
feels-
don't
look at
know
this
who has
mirror
a
and-
bed
One
that big.
big bed, like one.
But
big
not
bed.
my token sets. They don't.
Can I like investigate the room?
Yeah.
Can I? Oh, I want to talk to Clatter.
Investigate the mirror.
Let's
Okay.
see. What can I ask Clatter? He was the mirror because he was talking about mirrors. I
That's
want to
what I was
investigate
saying,
the
we should
mirror. Yeah, we
investigate
should
the
check
mirror
this
because
mirror
he's-
out.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Claudia, can you help us maybe figure something out with this mirror that you're trying to tell us about?
Oh wait, I just realized you have another party member.
Do we?
Oh, what?
What do you mean?
Yeah, you have Clatter.
Oh,
I mean,
I don't know what
thought
that.
you-
1 second.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Okay.
But it means something, all right.
Neat.
Neato.
Hope it
Let's
means
go
something
over
good.
to the
I'm
GM
gonna
line
take a
here.
nap.
Oh, do you really get on the bed?
Please, no.
No, get off the bed.
She put her token there, so if you want to be
Alright.
technical, all fair is fair.
You
Do I
jump onto the
disturb this
bed
ghost?
and you feel something underneath the sheet where
Oh.
you land.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Sucks.
No, it's like something solid and chunky. And as you guys are looking at the mirror over there on the dresser, you realize a big chunk of it is missing.
Oh,
You just laid on a mirror
like
shard.
the part of the mirrors, like it's been broken.
Yeah, like
I get
a
stabbed.
big
The
piece of
bed?
it.
Clatter,
Like a
any?
corner or what?
Okay, so I'm gonna get off real fast.
Okay.
Hey,
Wait, what?
There's too many things going on now.
I'm so
Yes.
skittish right
Okay.
now.
So you said a chunk of the mirror is missing? Is it like a corner or half the mirror?
Is it shaped like? Is it shaped like the plate from Breaking Bad, a little jacket and point?
So y'all are looking at the mirror?
No.
Yes.
I mean, I'm looking at the disturbance of someone jumping up out of a bed and running out of the room and back in like a span of
Yeah.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna say you guys are looking at the mirror.
Oh, that's great.
I
Even
move
though
some
our
stuff.
character back took our turn to it.
Okay. As you guys are looking at the mirror, your reflections start to crawl out of the mirror,
Good.
and they fill the room
we should've
around
looked
you.
away.
You would say we're just looking at the mirror,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
That is so unfair.
I
It
was
should
looking at the
literally
bed.
be only 2 people
Oh
coming
my
out of that mirror.
god.
not
And
all of them.
Clatter's in the party.
Let's roll initiative.
Clatter doesn't have eyes. He can't look at the mirror.
Clatter has he has
Oh
blind
my
sight.
god.
Yeah, but how can mirrors be real if our eyes aren't real? So, got you there, DM.
Oh.
Like, so
I guess you did.
For Gora
That's a cool
20.
name, though.
I don't know which one of my tokens to click on.
That's,
Seriously, I don't know
you
where
should
I
only
am.
be able to click one of
I
them.
know. I was joking.
Oh.
Wait, please tell me that you don't have our skills.
They definitely have our skills. That's how mirror matches work.
Yes. I say we fight ourselves then.
Who drew little circles in the room?
Oh, dude, this is so hard.
Yeah, we're
Put
gonna.
an emblem over the
we're gonna
people that
lose.
own us.
Why are there little circles in the room? Or is that
Where
an
do you
8?
see circles?
I
It's
see.
an
I
8.
revealed the 8.
Oh,
It's an 8.
there's an 8.
Let's
Yeah.
move
You
that back.
put numbers in there.
Well,
Where'd it go? Why'd you take our
it's
8
now
away?
hidden again.
This is bad.
Let's order that. Okay. You're up.
See ya.
That's gonna be some opportunity attacks. my
Nah, that was a
friend.
disengage, baby boy.
Oh, okay.
You better believe that. That was some
All right,
disengage
done.
action.
Oh. No. Alright, done. What are you doing?
I'm debating. Alright, I'm gonna disengage back to the door here. Over here.
I want some baklava.
All right. Clatter doesn't know what to do.
Clatter, what?
I yell at him, say, take a step back.
Clatter, what's going on? I thought this was
He
a
takes step back.
a nice place to go.
He nods his head no, and then he points at the mirror again.
So do we have to defeat ourselves first? Is that part of it?
I say shatter the mirror.
Clatter shrugs.
Shatter the mirror. Somebody break it.
It's already broken. What are you talking about?
Completely smash it. To
Clatter
smithereens.
nods his head yes.
We gotta find the missing piece.
No.
Break it more.
He nods his head yes again.
Break the mirror more.
He points at himself like, me?
Yes.
Anybody?
No. Clatter.
Yes. Go for it, Clatter. I
Okay.
don't think you're gonna make
He
it in
already
one
used
turn.
5 feet of his movement speed. Let's see.
Man,
1, 2, 3.
he's got 3. Yeah, he's got it. That's it
Yeah.
right there. He's Ninja Star. That's what he should do.
He does 2 attacks on the mirror. Okay, they both hit the mirror. The mirror is still standing.
Like, doesn't even get a crack or anything.
It's. I mean, you definitely think this is a magical mirror. It doesn't just shatter.
Yeah. Unless you have a magic weapon.
I wish I did.
Yeah, too bad you haven't kept the character alive to keep magic weapons like a
Hey,
+1
shut up.
longsword.
Ugh.
Scared.
I don't want to take opportunity attacks, so I'm gonna disengage, yeah, and get right there.
All right, Max.
And y'all are pansies.
Go
Break
for it.
mirror then.
Go break it. Says the person who jumped on the bed and ran out of the room.
Yeah, I can disengage and attack the mirror, so
Do it then.
I am. I'm gonna disengage
Whoa.
to like.
Wait. You're not gonna attack it first?
She has a bow.
Doesn't you have magical arrows?
Yes, I can do that.
You can't stand where I
Don't
am.
stand on you.
Oh my god, I didn't even see you. I'm sorry, it was black when I first saw it.
Oop.
Alright.
I'm gonna stand there. Yeah, I can
Can
still
you
see
get
the
that
mirror
far?
there.
But if you
That's a good
attack through
question.
them, it's gonna be disadvantage.
I don't.
No,
I
it's gonna
can't
have
get
like
that far.
+5 AC.
No, don't shoot from there. Go in front of me. if you're-
No.
It's gonna be disadvantage.
Man, it's okay. She can't hit. She won't hit it anyways. Doesn't matter.
Shots fired.
I'm gonna hit it.
All right.
I'm gonna wreck it.
Here we go.
see your roll. Nope.
Ooh.
Nope.
That's a hit.
Oh, I thought she had
What?
disadvantage.
How does it
No,
have
she doesn't have
disadvantage?
disadvantage. It has
Oh.
cover.
Oh.
There's like 6 people between them. But it's not broken.
Hey, did she get sneak attack? Because clatter.
Yeah, Clatter's technically 5 feet
Oh
from it.
yeah.
I don't know how you
Okay,
sneak
yeah,
attack a
it
piece of
shatters.
glass, but whatever.
Beautiful.
What about me now, Chase?
Now Clatter's confused. He doesn't know what to do. His order's been fulfilled.
Yeah,
But it's not really his turn.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Everybody gangs up on Clatter.
It's mirror Clatter.
Clatter. No.
And it's really messed up. And I hope you guys feel bad if he dies.
I mean, he's a tank. He's
mean,
literally a suit of armor.
He's
as
not.
you said.
I feel bad, but he's not my butler.
Okay, so all these guys have multi-attack, and they all have advantage.
How do they have advantage?
Because they have pack tactics.
That's bull.
I call
So
This room was built to kill a one person.
2, 3, 4. And then
All the
that's
ru-
8 attacks.
All this dude just makes like DM death traps.
I mean, you guys all left one person in the room alone.
Well, I mean, we just
After
didn't know
telling
you were
him
gonna
to go
use
into
pack
the room.
tactics.
See?
I didn't know everyone else was gonna leave when I
This
backed
is
out so I
what's
could
going
shoot.
on.
Wow.
They're not loading. I don't
Wow.
want to go too many.
I see
I mean,
4.
he's really strong, right? He has like 18 AC.
I think it lagged up.
I see 4 attacks.
I see 4
I've
attacks.
looked at more than that.
Well,
Oh, how
Broke it.
many attacks are there?
they each attack
Oh,
twice,
there
and
you
there's
go.
5
1,
of
2,
them.
3, 4, 5, 6,
There's 6
7,
attacks.
8,
8.
and then one of these. One,
That's 9.
2. Only 2 hit Clatter.
Hey, one of them crit failed, so you better do something to that.
Yeah, but he had advantage.
Oh,
Actually, that one does hit because he has advantage.
yeah.
That's 1, 2, 3. Poor Clatter.
It's only 20. That's not. I have more health than that.
It's
Yep,
not 20, is it?
Yeah.
that is.
13, 20. Yeah. Clatter's bloodied.
Well,
What?
technically, he doesn't have blood, so.
I mean, you want to get more visceral? His armor's getting chinks and holes. His very essence is disappearing.
Yeah, dude, that's what I want to hear.
It's like
I want to be
essence
immersed in this world you're
yeah.
creating, dude.
Most of
Give me
his
that
essence
good,
is
good stuff.
I'm just sad. I liked Clatter.
I
Man,
didn't.
He's gonna be able to get out. He can disengage next turn.
You're already
Alright, you.
writing him off as
You should
dead.
know that whenever someone joins in our party, we're usually going to kill them first instead of us.
Clatter,
tell
get
him
out of
he's
there
supposed-
as soon as you can. Disengage
go.
from your enemy and come out here with the rest of us, and we'll fight together. That's what I yell at him, and then I shoot
Okay.
the dude blocking his way. That is Bergora Twin Peaks,
Okay.
but not the real Bergora Twin Peaks. The mirror
Okay.
Bergora Twin Peaks. Man,
Hit.
you better. You tell me 28 is not a hit. I'll fight you.
Like, you missed.
Nice.
I'm gonna use a enchantment on it too.
What is that?
So
You're gonna do a what?
I'm gonna enchant that arrow with a spectral vines are gonna wrap around that Bergora's body.
Okay.
So he takes-
speed's reduced, and he takes 2d6.
He takes the 5 poison, and then if he moves without breaking the vines, he's gonna take 9 every time he moves.
Okay.
Jesus. Alright, my turn.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move into the room back in here, and I'm gonna attack fake Twin Peaks.
Okay.
We're gonna longsword his butt.
That's a hit.
14. That's a hit. Sweet.
That wouldn't have hit the real one.
Mm.
8 piercing.
Are
Plus,
you hitting with your both hands?
it's
Hitting-
like stabbing
hitting with your both hands?
Oh yeah, you did say you're using both hands, right?
That is true.
Yeah.
So it's the D10, not the D8.
Oh, it still adds a 3 strength to it, so it's 6, not 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like holding it both hands and like stabbing at his chest while he's not looking. Just
Fake
area.
Bagor is bloodied.
Cool.
Okay. Clatter disengages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he comes out and then he looks at you.
I give him a nod. You're safe. Good job.
He goes back to rocking back and forth on his heels.
Oh, I went for a fist bump, but if he turned around too fast to give me a fist bump, then he
He
missed
doesn't
it.
understand your fist bump.
I'm still holding it up though.
He kind of looks at it once and then turns away.
All right. Cool.
I'm just gonna shoot my longbow at the other me. Please, come on. There we
Hit.
go.
Okay. Still standing.
And I'm gonna come move next to Clatter.
Okay. All right, Max.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay there, and I'm gonna also shoot. I'm gonna shoot my longbow up Agora. I can't really see my person.
Okay.
Nope.
That's a miss.
Nope.
Never mind.
Nope.
All
You
right.
went to draw your bow and your arrow just falls to the ground.
It's their turn.
Wait, I thought they were. Oh, they not all of them were tangled.
No, just one target.
Ah,
Let's do his strength thing.
Yeah.
See if he breaks him. Is that his action or is that just?
It's if he doesn't want to take the damage, he has to do it. If he breaks it, then he doesn't have the speed reduction. Basically, so he gets to save every turn to try to break it.
No, he breaks it.
Okay.
Okay, let's get a bunch of attacks.
I misinterpreted that skill. I'm about to go unconscious.
Ooh.
A dog enters the room.
I guess I shouldn't have rolled all those at once.
Yeah, it's too late now. They all swing at the same person.
They sure do.
5
hit,
hits,
hit.
and I'm unconscious.
Yeah.
And if the extra ones just count as automatic death save fails, so it's fine.
Is it fine?
No,
It's done.
I was joking. Avi, jeez.
I mean, that's the way it would work.
I only have
Yeah.
14 hit points.
I'll give the option to you guys if you want to.
How do you only
Kill
have
Don.
14?
Because he had a 1 crit fail hit die.
You have 3 hit die. How did you not get back to full?
Because I took damage, remember?
Yeah, but you could have used up to 3 of them.
Yeah, we short rested though. I thought you healed back to full.
No, I only used 2. I was saving 1 in case needed.
Oh.
But apparently, this was a bad decision.
Yeah, I
on my
agree.
part.
I think that was definitely a bad decision.
Well, I thought it was a good decision at the time because we still have quite a ways to go. But I might be
Hindsight is
dead in your
20/20.
place.
That's how us all we go.
So what's going on? What are we waiting for?
Whew. I mean, do you want to just kill Dunn, or I can re-roll these attacks on new people?
Dude, that's your call. You run this game.
I mean, I really would have just had them move on to other people.
Okay.
I didn't want to set a bad precedent, though.
Dude, you're the president. You're the precedent setter.
Let's see how
You
many.
are
hits of
literally
skill.
the master of the game, so
All right, so this will be Max's attack. Her first one missed.
I say all the mirror entities should attack their own people.
Well, they
You're giving us
they
the
might have,
choice.
but then you guys ran out of the room.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, 3 out of the 4 of them can shoot people.
So that Max has used all her attacks, and she only did 8 damage. So that put you at 6, and then clattered. Both of his hit. His second one, I guess, put you down. Yeah. So that leaves Dunn,
Dunn, Bergora, and me for attacking.
I'll just move on to Bagora.
So I'm
Except for
unconscious
you.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got wrecked, bud.
we'll take a shot at you.
Cool. We'll have an archer off.
I feel like you're gonna win that one.
Can we shoot each other's arrows out of midair? Because that would be cool.
If you're on the same initiative.
Dang.
If I'm like unconscious,
Woo!
you can like use arcane arrow burst.
All right, that's Dunn's on Bagora
That
for
hurts.
14. I think he's still up. Yeah,
Take 14
For sure.
damage.
and then Bagora on Bagora action
Oh,
was pretty disappointing.
it's one hit though.
One of them hit,
Oh,
4 more.
that's still pretty disappointing.
and then use
Even
was a
mirror,
complete miss.
even mirror you is bad, dude.
How much damage did I take?
you took 18.
Oh my god.
And my mirror form just completely whiffed its shot. So,
Are you?
all right, I feel like I should help Bergora out more than like try to challenge my mirror clone to an archer off. So,
Oh my god, you guys are becoming a party.
oh, I wish I could just hit the back of the group, but I forget that Dunn is unconscious in the middle of them. Okay, not good. All right, let's just shoot Mirror Bergora because I think he's almost down anyways. He was
He looks
bloodied.
pretty roughed up.
Yeah. So I'll pop one off there.
To hit.
Okay. 12.
He done.
Cool.
You see his soul get
Not done.
pulled. Well, not his soul. His essence get pulled back into the mirror.
And then I'll action surge for that second shot. I'll enchant this one on the mirror done.
Okay. That's a hit. Whew.
And we'll do
Which enchantment are you using?
the grasping. So he
Okay,
takes 9 now, plus the 13.
Okay.
And then if he moves without breaking the vines wrapping around him, he's gonna take 11.
For sure, for sure. All right, done. Let's get that death save again.
All right.
Ooh,
Right on or
just
just
barely.
Barely.
Clatter's rocking on his heels again.
Clatter, you wanna help us a little bit here?
He nods his head
Guys.
yes.
Well, go ahead and take out Max's clone.
Okay, he steps forward, and he unleashes 2 attacks.
Oh,
Both
nice.
All right. Not superb damage, but
It's something.
he's
dude.
contributing.
Yeah.
All right. Bergora.
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 This is the fake done, right?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
the other one is
Is it?
unconscious on the floor.
It looks like a mirror image.
Yeah, well, the one that's not unconscious is the one that and that was attacking me.
Yes.
Is the one.
It's this one right here.
I mean, both are getting pinged now.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
Oh my god.
No,
You
it's
know
this
which one just stabbed you for 14 damage.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm wanting to attack that one. So short sword.
Nope.
That's it.
Oh, dang it.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Obviously, it does not have the same AC as me.
He's
then-
already taken damage too, so you get that.
He gets pulled back into the mirror.
Oh, he
shattered
got him.
remains.
Got him.
Oh, so I didn't even use my other thing. I'm gonna step forward and use my offhand.
On the other done?
On max.
Okay. That's
Is that
it.
it? Awesome. And then 5
All right.
plus 3.
Okay. All right, Max. The numbers are thinning.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's 3v4.
Well, I'm gonna aim at myself.
Okay.
Not like myself, but you know.
Max hurt itself in confusion. The hit. Oh, that
stuff.
does it.
Good stuff.
Pulled back into the mirror.
Yay!
All right. It's the reflection's turn. You're gonna step up. Well, he's gonna step up. And it's gonna attack the mirror image Clatter.
You're so cute.
I want Clatter and Clatter to fight each other.
Oh,
Oh, my goodness.
My God.
Done.
What?
oh no.
Oh no. Okay, you didn't roll too high on the first one.
Nope, that's enough.
No.
He strikes out at the Clatter, hitting critical strikes. And you know the phrase chinks in the armor? It's
Dude.
literally what was happening to Clatter in there, and he hits the right critical spot.
He loved
And-
mirrors so much, it's not fair.
And
Yay!
the armor just falls to the ground.
No.
Dead.
Clatter.
Can we keep Mirror Clatter as his replacement?
I don't think that's
And
how it
then,
works.
You pops a shot off at Begora. Well, he has advantage. 14. That's a miss.
Miss.
All right, you.
I'm taking out the mirror Clatter because I'm mad.
Ooh.
Boom.
Just think of One Piece.
That's a hit.
Man,
That's
worst damage I could do.
Not as impressive as you were hoping.
Not at all. All right.
All right, done. Let's get that next death save.
I'm scared to do death saves, man.
Hey.
Hey.
That's
I
2
just dead.
successes.
I'm so glad it loads for the
Okay,
same time as
so,
everyone.
I'll be right back.
let's see. I feel like Clatter is probably gonna attack me. But I also feel like it'll be easier to freaking hit you.
Hit you or you?
Um,
Rush, you're gonna be my pillow.
I'm just gonna, I guess I'm just gonna go for Clatter and see if I can hit him.
Hit.
After it's your turn, it's my turn.
All right,
And,
he's still standing.
I'm gonna do my, Colossal Killer. Oh, boom! That, and then my offhand attack. So, that was 16 damage. And then,
Missed.
That still hits.
Dang.
it's dang, dude.
Damn, why do you want him to miss?
Cause it's a thing where I make fun of him now for missing.
Oh,
Alright, I'm
dude.
back.
We're not in danger now. We're
Right
fine.
he's still
there,
up.
Right there, I did 24 damage, so make fun of me now.
Dude, you see what I did in the
What'd I
first room?
miss?
I did like 6 times 6 plus like 11. So get on my level.
Or I did a lot of damage. That's all you missed for the first time.
You did 22.
His first actual damage roll.
All right, Max.
I'm gonna shoot the other you.
Hit.
No sneak attack.
No sneak attack.
Nope.
You don't have a party member by him.
Yeah.
But
And you don't have advantage.
But he's there.
Yeah, but that's what it says. He has to be.
Yeah, they have to be conscious.
They have to be conscious.
Dang.
Can't be incapacitated.
Well,
Alright.
sneak attack's gonna always load.
You can reply to her if you want.
Let's get some
Okay.
attacks off on Bergora.
No.
1, 2. He still has advantage. Those both hit.
So Ghost Clatter and you are the only 2 left now?
Yep. For 9 damage. And then you's gonna shoot Bergora. He has advantage, so he hits. 4 damage. So that's 13 total. Alright, you.
All right. I'm gonna shoot Shadow Clatter again.
Alright.
Get that
Do better
payback.
this time. To hit.
There we go.
He gets sucked back into the shattered mirror.
Woo. Cool. Good stuff.
Alright, done. I think you have another death save.
I do. One more and I get up, and then I get to roll for my consciousness to come back.
There you go.
That's just us. Now roll 1d4. That will make me get up in
Dance.
4 freaking
Wow.
hours.
Alright, Bergora.
Of course, it's the highest roll possible.
I'm just gonna try to burn him down.
Hit. Alright.
Man.
You say burn him down or bring him down?
Burn him down.
Oh man.
Both.
Oh, my
These
goodness.
rolls.
That's a miss.
No.
5 damage that turn. Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
I have to put him back in later because he was the token I used.
Yep.
All right, Max.
Well, do the thing.
Hey, you could get sneak attack now.
Oh.
Is that you?
Hey, sneak attack 2. Woo!
Yeah.
Nice. Still up though.
If I
Oh no!
Dang it!
Lol.
Would you?
All right. I don't know what he's using, but he uses some kind of melee attack.
He has a rapier. She has a rapier.
She uses her rapier.
Yeah.
I don't think either of those hit.
Wait,
You shouldn't have told him, and you've been like open fisted attack.
wait, hang on. Why? Does she still get 2 attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah. She has multi attack.
Oh, right. I thought it was part of the pack tactic.
Nah, that gives the advantage.
Yeah.
All right, you.
All right, I'm taking myself out now. Whew.
Would have
That's just barely a hit.
Man, that's like as low as I could roll without a crit fail, and I still hit. Boom.
That does it.
nice. That's a
Back
good
into the
thing.
mirror.
All right, cool.
Now see what you can do for Clatter.
Is it? I have Arcana. Is
You have
like
Arcana, and then you have something else in your.
yeah. Can I figure anything out? Like with is he like all the way gone? Is he fading? Can I do some kind of check?
Roll that Arcana.
Like it? Okay. Well,
Oh.
Oh no. Roll again.
Uh,
I give you inspiration.
I'll say you have advantage because you have that thing that you have.
so you want a second roll, or do you want just the 14?
Yeah, you can give a second roll.
All right. Hey.
That's much better. Ooh, let me look around here. I don't know if there's anything in here you could use though. No, yeah.
Yeah.
can- You think, with the thing that you have,
Yeah.
you know what it takes to put Clatter together,
Uh-huh.
and you think you might be able to scrounge up some of the materials from the dead constructs.
Oh. Okay. So like
I
repair
don't know
him?
what skill that would be though.
I got gym cutter proficiency. If I can use that somehow.
Yeah, I mean, you need their soul gems.
Okay, cool.
You need a greater soul gem.
I guess I'll just roll my gym cutter tools then. Man, those low rolls on the first ones are killing me here. What is happening?
I mean, you get the equivalent of a stabilize, but since Clatter's not a human, you don't know how long he's gonna be out.
But he's not dead. That's what I
Yeah,
wanted.
you put some magical energy back into Clatter.
Okay.
But you don't know when that's gonna take effect.
Okay. Awesome.
All right, you guys got 4 hours to kill.
Oh, so it's gonna take 4 hours.
What?
Can
Oh,
I,
wait, we have to-
Conscious for 4 hours. That's
Can I
like
check
a
out-
long rest.
Can I check out the bed? I just want to like.
Please
list the
bring another
covers.
trap on us, please.
Yes, I intend to.
Yeah, you find a large piece of the shattered glass
Oh, good.
from the
Mystic
from the
pierce to
mirror. Not enough to fill out the mirror.
I mean,
But
we just shattered the mirror,
Check
so
the
it doesn't
other
matter.
That's what was moving under the bed, or that's what?
it wasn't moving. She just kind of landed on it.
I got you.
You
Yeah,
said it was moving.
I just want to like push it off the bed and like it'll probably break into more pieces on the floor?
No, it
No,
won't.
that's not enough to do it.
All right, cool. Well, if it doesn't, who cares? Whatever.
But you think this piece is small enough that nothing's gonna crawl out of it.
Oh, I'll take it.
Cool.
But it definitely feels magical.
Yeah, I'll take it. If he just throws it on the floor.
Use it to restore clatter.
Yeah, you can have it.
Sure.
Do you guys do anything else in the room? Do you look for more stuff?
I'll check out the whatever that is. That a cabinet
The dresser?
dresser? Yeah, and there's also a box. I'll check out everything out. We got 4 hours to kill. There's a
Yeah.
lot of
I'm gonna
things
show this to all y'all because
to do in this room.
4 hours.
Yeah. Tempered glass and clothing.
There you go.
All right, so it's just money stuff.
I mean, and magical glass.
Okay. Okay.
Well then, I guess we're short resting again.
I'll hold
then?
on to it. I'll be the treasurer this time.
Yeah, you can short rest again if you want. I don't know if anybody has hit die left.
I do.
I do, but I didn't get damaged.
I did.
But also my abilities come back on a short rest, so I'll still take the short rest.
Yeah, mine too. When I wake up, I'll have everything again. So should I go ahead and roll hit dice? Am I awake now?
When you wake up, I think you would have to take another short rest.
Yeah, we'd have to wait 5 hours if you want a short rest.
Okay.
Which, I mean, you're free to do.
I mean that would be a long rest, right? Or oh wait, no. Are you saying 5 hours or another 5 hours?
Yeah, you guys aren't going to see clatter for a while.
66
Wow.
hours? That's a lot.
Good.
How long were we resting for?
I
5?
don't know. It's up to you.
And we kind of need to do 5. If we're gonna do 5, we might as well do 8.
Exactly. That's what I
Up
was.
to you.
I don't want to sleep though, cause I don't know what's gonna happen if we sleep in here, dude. Sometimes
We are-
magic
I'll
things
stay awake 'cause,
recharge.
You know, I'm an elf, and I don't really sleep. I just, I hate.
I feel like the glass was the only thing about this room that was sketchy. So
Look,
I mean,
dude,
you
magic
could pull
things
clatter inside, close
recharge
the door, and
over
put it on the door.
overnight.
It's definitely a risky
this place also has beds.
thing to do.
I just want to clarify again, that is one big bed. So you
Yes.
would all be sharing a bed.
It would be a group cuddle.
That would be awesome.
Ooh, what happened?
How?
If we're gonna be doing 5, then I say 8. So.
Nah, I say just do the 5, dude. I don't feel comfortable sleeping here. We're on a job. We need to do this right.
Yeah, be professional.
Yeah.
We'd be taking shifts, so right.
No, look, we're on a job. We need to do what we came here to do. We didn't come here to sleep in their guest room.
Okay.
This is the
Whatever.
guest room. This is a kitchen.
You're asleep? You're dead?
Cool. I guess we go without, but man, that's rough. Oh man, what 3 hours could do for us.
My dad on Facebook. Oh my god.
All right, so
Denied.
where should we go next? Well, let's discuss that while we're waiting for our buddy to wake up.
I like the library and
Should we just knock out the billiard room since it's also on this side of the hallway? So we just
That's
do.
what I was saying. The billiard room and the library I like, but I feel like if we do both of those rooms, we won't make it through the observatory, which seems like the last room that really matters.
Whoops, that's not supposed to be a hit dice
You
roll.
do
Hit
remember
disable.
There's
That
a temple we can go to.
Tristan wants you to clear every room.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what we're getting paid to clear every room.
Disable.
okay, yeah. Well, this campaign, we're dead.
I say billiard room. That's my
I
vote.
guess. Am I still waiting for the
Yeah.
hours to pass to wake up?
Are you wanting to re-roll that hit die?
Well, yeah, I was trying to hit disable on the dice thing.
That's sure. Yeah. We'll call that a mulligan.
Oh,
Oh no,
doesn't matter.
matter.
Doesn't
Wow.
matter.
This is the worst.
Garbo.
universe.
We didn't even like 3 health. We shouldn't even waited an extra hour.
Not freaking worth it. Well, I'm
bet that
useless.
extra 3 hours is looking pretty good now.
Yeah, it is actually.
I'm fine. I
could
literally
use
have
a
no
second wind.
resources to recharge if we take a long rest. We can at least do one more room.
Dude, let's go for one more room, and then we will long rest after short resting for 5 hours.
Look, I wasn't resting during those 5 hours. I was
I
up
don't think-
investigating and doing stuff.
I mean,
I investigated a little bit and then short rested because I was about to die again.
I literally
So-
didn't get touched. So
Yeah, that's
either-
because you shoot from far away
Yep.
and you ran out of the room.
you shoot from far away too.
But
This
that's
is
not
stressful.
my max damage.
Team
That's what-
dynamic falls apart so quickly.
Look, it's not my fault. You're trying to min max here. You gotta
Let's
think
go.
strategically.
Dude, I'm not trying to min max. What the crap are you talking about?
Look, I'll
Alright.
I'll put my bow up and get my shield on, and go in this room first.
Okay, and I will shoot from afar.
All right.
To be like you.
We'll swap out. It's cool.
This sounds terrible.
No, it's
Can we
Put
fine.
on your shield.
I think I put it on. I clicked equip, so.
I think I have to change it on your token.
Oh, okay.
So you're at 18.
Yeah.
I just so I don't get confused.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna change that off AC to none. And then 18.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is very odd. Swapping
All right.
so that we're less efficient.
and Max is off to the side there.
I guess.
I just want to make sure before we do this.
I don't know. I don't know if she is listening.
It doesn't look like she's paying attention at all, so.
Okay. Well, we'll just go then.
All right.
I want to go to the swimming pool.
We're going to the billiard room. And yeah.
You open the door.
Dude, I opened that door. Oh, those weren't like pillows, I thought. Like the map
This-
showed.
This large room is covered in a variety of plants that have overgrown their pots.
Oh.
A low, magical light glimmers in the middle of the room. A scrawny, haggard man sits near the light, entranced by it.
Oh, don't go in there.
This is my kind of thing.
Hello?
Don't go in there.
What are you doing in there?
He's still pretty entranced by this light.
Hang on,
Can
hang
I
on.
shoot?
Anybody is anybody proficient in Arcana?
Yes, sir. Magic is my
Do
thing.
Arcana check.
All right, here we go. 11.
Hang on.
Bad
What
rolls.
what about the plants though? Can I do like a nature check? And I'm really interested in the plants, dude.
Yeah, let me get through this real quick.
Let's help each other so that one of us gets advantage.
No, that's not gonna help you.
Dang it. I tried, bud. I tried.
Actually, yeah. Give me that nature check.
Well, there we go.
There we go.
We work
Okay.
together, see? When we're not bickering, it works out great.
You notice that this light is definitely some kind of magical object. You're not sure entirely what. Wait. Give me an investigate.
Wait, me or him?
Him, because he has something that
These rolls are killing me.
That works. It's not a hard thing to notice.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show this back to you again, and it's gonna be the third. It definitely resembles that third thing.
Oh. Okay.
And Bergora, you notice that these plants are all unique because they seem kind of random, and this is definitely a fantasy world thing. So it seems kind of random, but these are all plants that grow. They're like active plants, but they're only active during the night when they're hit by moonlight.
Okay.
Cool.
So it's weird that they're overgrown in a room that has no moonlight.
Well,
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Might be a skylight.
No.
But yeah.
I know about gyms and magical gyms and stuff, right? Because I'm a gym cutter. It's kind of my thing.
Yeah, but you don't know much about this
Mm.
because it's not of your terra firma,
I got you.
other than what it's labeled.
I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that my Arcana check to like investigate what
Your
I have?
Arcana check told you that this light and the object it's coming from is definitely some sort of magical bit,
Mhm.
and then your investigation told you that it's similar to what you have in your possession.
Okay. So
it's really rough
Max.
not knowing what you have or what you're freaking.
Max, I have a question for you. You have elvish blood, right?
I have what?
Elvish blood.
Yeah.
Your people are pretty good with being charmed and being put to sleep. Things like that.
You mean not being charmed?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think there might be some kind of enchantment on this this rock that's in the room that's casting this light, and that's what's causing this guy to be enthralled. I think you might be able to help in this situation.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and investigate your roguey self into this room and figure out what's going on?
Okay. Are you telling me I should walk inside of it or just investigate it?
Well, I mean, you kind of have to go inside of something to figure out what's going on inside of it.
Fine. I guess so. Kapow!
Oh, so you could pow in, no stealth? 'Cause that's what I was gonna ask.
No, kapow.
Oh.
Okay.
Does he notice me at all?
Not with you just walking up and looking at the rock. Like, he's way into this rock.
Is there anything else in the room that we're not noticing from over here? Hello? Max? Can you hear me?
Not that I know of. There's like these two bushes, but that's like it that I can see. Can I roll it like a
Investigation.
investigation? I mean, I'm not good at it, but
On what? The rock or
huh? Yeah,
on the rock? Okay.
Oh!
Let me look at your character sheet.
Oh.
So I don't know what you would learn from this, but you learned something. So, bluntly say, determined to make something yourself. Who's your childhood?
I'm a high elf, so.
You're a high elf. See, that changed from when I looked at it earlier because it said drow elf.
Well, I changed it back without thinking about it.
What's your intelligence? Very average.
Very average.
This is definitely not a rock like anything you've ever seen before. I wish I could say more, but I don't know.
I rolled a 17, man. It's not cool.
He's definitely into this rock. It's emanating some kind of light. He loves it.
Alright, well.
Rock.
I'm gonna turn to this guy and sucker punch him in the face.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So,
All right.
How do I just roll for punching?
It's just D20.
You should
Plus-
take the rock maybe instead of
No.
punching the guy.
No, I want to disturb his focus.
Okay. Well, don't just roll 20.
I mean, she got a crit. Does it?
No.
Come on,
Rolling
DM.
20.
She
Come
rolled
on,
the number
DM.
20.
No, dude, that's a nat 20, dude. Come on.
That's an instant sneak attack crit.
Well,
Well, you don't get a good solid hit on him, but he definitely notices you. And then he screams out, "Nobody disturbs the master!" And we can roll initiative.
good. I love it.
We totally wanted to go this route. Max knows everything.
I did want to go this route.
All right. Well, I'll pull my bow back out then. I'll let you be in the front.
I am gonna stay out here.
Wuss. You're a fighter. You don't stay back there.
Yes, but I was not for punching the guy in the face.
It's one guy. I think.
Oh, it's not.
Shut up, Ricardo. Dang.
GM layer. Let me find this
I'm
sheet.
pretty sure if I would have taken the rock, it would have been the same thing. You'd be like, no!
Y'all are screwed.
Swarms of rats
You're
appear.
screwed.
Y'all are screwed.
I hurt him a little, right? Maybe.
I'm the only
No.
one with magic. Y'all are all screwed. We're done. GG.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Oh,
That's that one punch. That one punch screwed us over.
It would have been the same outcome if I grabbed the stone or whatever.
I don't think it would have been different.
It would
I
have been.
think it would be a completely different outcome if you hadn't.
It would have been the same.
I don't think it would
Okay.
be the same.
So this guy goes first, and he uses his action. He begins to shake and stir, and the light from the rock doubles in size and is now covering the whole room.
Yep.
And as it does, his body changes and fur
Yep.
begins to grow.
Yep.
And he turns into a were-rat.
Yep.
Oh wait, a weird rat?
And
Yeah.
Clatter wakes up and comes to our rescue, right?
Nope.
God
We'll
dang.
say he's in hybrid form. Half man, half rat. That's his turn. Alright, Max.
Alright, well, I'm a short sword. And no, I'm a rapier.
Missed.
That's a miss anyway. Alright, you.
What does
Take
any?
this.
What the heck does anyway mean?
Everybody will run back to the kitchen for a long rest. We'll barricade the door.
Wait.
I'm backing up.
I'm really concerned.
I've got a. I'm shooting with the magic arrow because that's all I got to fight a creature.
Yeah, all your arrows are magic, right?
Yeah.
Dude, use bursting arrows. Don't worry about Max in there because she obviously wanted this fight.
So here we go. 13.
That's a hit.
Oh my god, dude.
8 damage.
Yeah, man, your arrows pierce him.
Does he look surprised?
He is surprised.
All right.
That rapier hit, it didn't miss. It just hit him and did nothing.
Yeah.
But then when the arrow did something, he's definitely surprised.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Is that
go
gonna be a
ahead
crit?
and say
Okay.
that I have to do this. So he's gonna get tangled in vines, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to break it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, 5 extra poison damage if he takes it.
Yeah, he does.
Okay. So 13 total. And his speed is reduced by 10 until he can break the vines.
All right. While that's happening, the swarm of rats emerge from the bushes.
Yep.
And converge on Max there.
Delicious.
Bye bye, Max.
I think those are both hits
Ooh, one's a crit.
for 6.
Ooh,
and, oh my
that's a
god.
lot.
16, 22 plus 6, 28.
Oh my goodness.
My God.
Done. I am donezo's.
Whew.
Unconscious.
Alright, done.
What is that, like 100 rats just swarmed her and bit her all over?
Yeah.
Dude, that's a
It was
nightmare.
horrifying.
Dude, have you? No, I think this happened when we were playing Curse of Strahd, dude. Remember I pulled out the swarm of rats on YouTube? That is the scariest thing. I'm gonna show Stevie later, but you guys should look up like a swarm of rats on YouTube. Whew.
I also want
Whew.
to clarify, not just in real life, but also in the game, that swarm of rats killed an entire town guard infantry.
Yes. Yes.
And then I got blamed for it, but it killed everybody.
Yeah. Dude,
Well, y'all aren't giving me much confidence
rats
here.
are savage, dude. That's that. Do you know why I started freaking out? I've run swarms of rats before, dude. They don't play around.
Okay, wait. Y'all know the promo commercials they put out for Strain with? Is it like that? Whenever like a bunch of rats just running over every surface of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh god.
This is hundreds of rats right now.
Why?
Whew.
Fire breath weapon.
Dude, yes. Yes.
Going to freaking use it.
Alright, make sure you get your angle right.
I'm gonna step up to the door here and like face inwards.
Toast.
That's it for done.
Yeah, Dun's about to.
I
only
mean,
had
I'm
4
gonna
health
use
anyway.
it. I'm gonna use it to give y'all a fighting chance.
All right.
I appreciate your
Week
heroic
3 TPK
intentions.
incoming, boys.
Hey,
I mean,
you can move up there, use it, and then run back, right?
Yeah, but we're in.
with fire weapon, I
opportunity
can't
attack.
cast it as a spell. It's a racial trait. Like fire weapon is dex
Just
save
like the
DC
light-
12.
All the rooms.
It's a dex
It
save
does-
DC 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, dex save
Okay.
DC 12. 2d fire damage. Its save is if you save, it's half damage.
All right, so roll your damage.
Alright, 2 of them saved. I'll say the one in the back save, because that makes more sense.
Let's see, level. No, it. I was seeing if it goes up at level 3, but it doesn't. Never mind. So I need to. I can't exactly roll it. So what do I need to roll?
Type it in and to roll it. I don't know how much damage it does.
I don't either.
So I'm gonna roll 2d6 for the fire damage. Then okay,
There you go.
2d6.
Oh, please roll high.
Please.
Oh, great.
Oh.
I love it.
no.
Great.
That's me.
Wow.
I tried, guys. You know what? Hold on. I don't think that's.
Is it
I'm gonna
2d6
use-
plus anything?
I'm gonna action surge and disengage from this spot.
All right.
I appreciate that.
You have
So-
second wind as well. You should bonus action in second wind.
Well, I can only use one bonus action. That's either gonna be.
You have a bonus action. What else are
Yeah,
you gonna
it-
do with a bonus action?
So I can disengage and then second wind for.
Yes, because second wind is a bonus action. Disengage is an action.
I'm going to disengage over here and use second wind also.
Yes, good.
Good
Please.
call.
So that is it's 1d10 plus my level. So let me roll.
Please roll 10. Okay, that's
I'll
better
take
than
the
nothing. Plus 3. Plus 3.
Yeah, plus 3, so 8, 9, 10,
Fire
11.
level.
I'll take 11.
Okay.
Added on to my 3 I already have. So that puts me at, like, what, 15?
16.
What?
16.
Okay.
Okay, cool. We can live this. Let's go. Come on.
Can we though?
Alright, Vergora.
Dude, is on this map, do you see an exit? Because we don't have an option. We got teleported in here.
Dude, we could always just go down the crap hole.
You want to? Oh, we can jump in the toilet if you want. Make the call now, though.
I don't feel good about that exit though, but that's like a last resort.
I always say
type.
they're rats, which typically live in sewers, so I don't know how much that's gonna help.
Exactly. It's true.
Hey man,
You're an all-star. Get the
just
show
man,
on.
I'm just real sad because that thing was a rock, right?
Yeah,
Dude,
and
I
you're
know
a
lot about- I know
dwarf.
a lot about rocks.
It's not an earth rock though.
Yeah. Oh well. I am just gonna, longbow and run because I can't.
Alright, who are you attacking?
The were rat, because
Okay.
that's all I can see. That's all I can see, and I'm not gonna walk closer to see others.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, I know what you mean.
That's a hit.
Does it at least do like half damage? Can I get a 2?
Nope, it pokes off his chest.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well, I am running.
Go to the
Pretty much.
bathroom, not back this way. Where you going?
Oh, we're going to the bathroom.
I thought that's what What are we doing?
I believe we agreed to go to the back.
The back or the bathroom? Those are
I
two
saw
different things.
Bergora run to the back already.
Okay, that's fine. We're just gonna get cornered in this hallway.
Yes, we
I
are.
think the chaos is part of the element.
Yeah, that's true. Though those doors at the end of the hallway don't show they go anywhere, so I don't know, man. We could open those doors and hope for the best.
I don't feel good about that, but we can.
I don't feel good about this whole situation. All right.
He said this was the least lethal.
Yeah, he's a liar.
Dude, he's lying so hard.
He's a
Holy crap,
dirty,
dude.
dirty liar.
He expected us to not spring every trap, but that's what we do.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, those extra 3 hours were looking pretty good now,
I mean,
yes.
it literally would have made no difference for me. So
huh? Alright.
I would
It
have
made
more
difference for me,
spells.
but
It would make difference for me.
Not me.
Oh man.
well, you would have punched the guy anyways. So
yeah, you would have died regardless.
Alright, this half man, half rat runs directly up to you.
That's a nightmare.
Because he's the only one that
That's a-
did any
I
damage to
swing
him.
it.
That's a
Jack.
nightmare. Please miss me.
And he's gonna swing at you with his short sword.
Nope.
And then he's gonna take a bite at you.
Nope. Get out of here,
Alright.
noob.
that AC. I
Alright, Max,
see.
get that death save.
Where's the one?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, you.
Yeah. Ooh. Why is my sheet? Okay, there we go.
I'm making excuses.
No, my sheet was like minimized completely. It was weird.
All I hear is excuse.
All I see are familiar faces.
What the heck is that?
Let us. Oh wait, he moved though, dude. He should have taken that extra damage. He was
Oh,
tangled
yeah.
in my vines. Let me roll that.
Well, let me. Okay.
7. Then he can try to break them.
Yeah.
All right,
you
he
would've
broke
broken
them. He took 7 extra damage from magic vines, so
For sure.
Woo!
yeah, it adds
He's
up.
looking pretty rough.
Is he? Are you lying to me?
Yeah, I'm not.
All right, I'm gonna. Ooh. Ooh. All right. You know what? I'm gonna take the off chance that I'm just really good at what I do, and I'm just shooting him point blank, dude.
Oh my god.
I think you gotta.
Yeah.
That's a hit.
Get some more vines, baby boy. And then I'm gonna action
He
surge.
dies.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm not action surging.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm carrying y'all on my back. Wait, we still got rats to deal with. Hold up.
we
Yeah.
do.
Okay. I want to angle to where I can see the rats.
Uh huh.
Because I'm going to action surge, and I'm going to shoot again at the rats. Does that hit?
Yeah.
Okay. 10.
All right. This first one, right?
Yeah, that's the only one I can see. Is this one right here? Oh
Okay.
wait, the other one's in the bush. Yeah, I'm shooting the first one.
Yeah.
And then I still have. Let's see. I moved 4 spaces, so I can move back here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me move him.
Oh, and let me
He's dead anyway.
unequip my shield really quick.
All right.
Why can't
Brad's
I
turn.
scroll down? There we
Check
go.
this move speed. Yeah, it's 30. They're good.
Yeah, they are. I just didn't want to get surrounded.
They're gonna occupy your space.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what
They're
they
gonna
do.
occupy Dun's space.
That's what they do. Oh, who was that on?
That was on you,
Dang it.
and the second one was on Dun.
That hits both of us regardless.
Does it?
Well, wait,
Yeah.
did I take the? Oh yeah,
'Cause
no,
he has
Yeah, I see
19.
what you're saying.
yeah, my M19, so I get hit. Yeah.
That is so much
Um,
damage on a
What is
crit,
that?
dude.
15 plus 9, 24.
I'm
on
still
you.
up. I'm still up.
And then 14 on Dun.
He's still up.
I'm still up. I got 2.
I'm glad
still
it ended up that way because we're both still up.
All right, Dun.
I'm going to use wait, hold on. Let me see something. Let me see. I gotta read something really quick. Okay, I can't use that again for a while, but I'm gonna use fire breath weapon
Is that
on.
a once per rest thing or?
It does not say I need to take a short or long rest again to use
I'm
it.
pretty
Pretty
sure
sure
that's
it
a short
is.
rest thing.
Yeah.
Let me look up Dragonborn.
Regardless, if
Right.
you wanted to use it, you'd hit like me too, and I don't want that to happen. So
I mean, I can't use it like directly in front of me. You're beside me.
they're crawling all over your body.
Okay, true enough.
Done.
Yeah.
You can't use it again until you complete a short or long rest. It's the very last paragraph.
I need to add that part in there then. Well then, they're crawling all over me, correct?
Yeah, it's horrifying.
Yes,
They're
it
just
is.
nipping at you. And every piece of you that's not covered by armor that's getting hit, and even pieces that are covered by armor are getting bit.
Okay. At this point, then, I'm gonna like. I guess the only thing I can do is like use my hand axe to kind of like they're all over me, so like just kind of scrape them off with the blade and do damage at the same time. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, man, don't crit fail.
Yeah.
Okay, hand axe. We're gonna use my hand axe for this one.
Well,
Actually, that is a hit.
okay, good. Ooh.
Okay. Good.
That's not a ton of damage, though.
No, it's not.
I'll.
All right, Bergoro, dude, we need you to do some
Move
work
you so I
here.
can type that in real quick. Alright, let's put you back. Alright, Bergora.
Alright, I'm running up because I need to do as much damage as I can.
This is totally terrifying.
And I'm gonna short sword the rats for you.
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Let's just hope it's good.
Hey,
10.
wait, were
They're
they already
still
hit?
up.
Were they already hit?
Were they already hit?
Yeah, because he gets his Colossus Killer.
Oh, yeah. They've been hit.
Does that get doubled on a crit?
I think he just adds the D, doesn't he?
I don't know. I guess so.
The D something.
Just 1d8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Alright.
That's it. They're dead.
Yes.
Yes.
My offhand on the ones for on done.
That's a hit.
Dang it. 4.
And
Only 4 damage.
Yep.
and I only moved up like 2 spaces. I think I'm gonna move back and take the opportunity attack. Or attack. I mean,
It's only a 10.
Sweet.
He's dead. Max, get a death save.
I get the death save.
Hey, you're up.
Nice. It's your
Aren't
turn.
they all dead?
You
No.
need to roll your.
They're not all dead.
So what?
There's still one alive? Well, I'm disengaging. Bye.
What, you just ran towards him?
Yeah, what are you doing?
No, I saw that.
It's on you.
That was an accident, Ricardo. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Accidentally
What
clicked
are
and
you
dragged the character
disengaging
that
from
far.
is my question.
Huh?
What is your question?
She doesn't know what's happening.
I know she doesn't. That's why I'm trying to get her to, like, ask her what she's doing.
Disengaging.
From
But-
what?
Running away.
From what? There's nothing.
I
in there.
woke up from being attacked by rats. All I'm doing is scared.
There are no rats in the room with you. There's nothing to disengage from.
You said there
Yeah.
were, and they're like right there.
No, there's still rats in the hall, but it's not on you. It's on Chase.
I thought they were on Ethan.
No, we just killed those.
We killed
Well-
the guy you punched, and Nath just killed the swarm that was attacking me. So the only swarm that's left is on you, and he needs help. So
Who even is you?
Isn't that right? No,
All right, so are you attacking something, or are we going to the next turn?
to the hall right here.
hey,
Stop. There he is.
I see. All covered up.
Yeah, because there's like a bunch of rats trying to murder me.
we had just established this.
How do I know you don't deserve it?
Okay, well if I don't, then let me go so I can do something. If you're
We
not
need
gonna
to
do
save his
anything.
life. He's the best shooter we have.
How can I even?
Just shoot them or something. Anything. Just attack them or pass your turn.
I guess I could try to shoot them, and if I totally miss, then I'm gonna
Then
hit
you
Chase.
tried.
I feel like it'd be better to let Chase just go.
Oh, just try. Jeez. Please.
Whatever. You're the one telling me to shoot my bow.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Sneak attack
And-
too, because they're literally on my body.
They're dead.
Look.
See what you can do when you just put your mind to it.
All right. I want to go home. They didn't say there were were-rats involved, dude. F that. If I wasn't here, we literally could have done nothing. Oh my goodness. Can't believe you. I'm freaking,
Rare rat trap.
I'm doing the second win because I need to breathe after that one.
Whoa, hey, y'all said one more room and then long rest.
All right. Dude, we're not done with this room yet.
Alright. Hey, I'm gonna go up to it and see what I know about magical stones, not
Are you
my regular
Are
mountain
you
stones.
not able to get charmed?
Oh, I can get charmed, baby. That's not the point.
How do you think you got into his heart? Come on, Becky. Jeez.
Who is this Becky you're talking
Do
about?
I get a neat check because stone cunning?
Dude, you live in a
I'll
mountain.
let you do anything, so
Ow.
Let's see.
Dude, I'll just take it. I don't even care anymore. I fought a were-rat. I'm invincible. Give me that rock.
Tell him my heart now.
And I'll give it to Bregora and say, this represents all my hard work and dedication. I killed a were-rat for you, baby girl. And then I'll kiss him on the forehead. And say, you can throw that away after the fireworks. Then I'll give him a wink.
Wow.
This escalated quickly.
Okay. Let me make a handout for this real quick.
I was making a
We're
joke.
not
I
even
don't-
upset
I don't
about
think-
this turn of events.
I don't know if all of that happened or not.
I'm gonna say it did. All of it. Every single bit of it.
Okay.
So you give it to Bagora.
Sure. Unless it's actually useful.
Oh, you gave it to him.
Okay.
No take backs.
Well,
Dang, dude.
if he can't use it, he'll give it back to me. So I'm not even worried.
I like how you say that just so he knows, like, if you can't use it, give it back.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give him this thing. Are you guys gonna take your long rest?
I'm like the pseudo wizard in our party. I'm the most magical thing we have. So.
I do a little bit of magic here and there.
Oh, that's
you know.
true, but only when you have spell slots.
Yep, which is why we need a long rest.
Dude, I don't want to sleep in this old man's bed.
Let's camp out here, dude. I'm fine with nature, dude.
I'm fine with
I'll
that
sleep in
too.
These bushes.
Unless there's more were-rats in these bushes, dude. I ain't down with that. I'll tell you right now.
You know what I can do though is I can check and I can use my primeval awareness and see.
Ooh.
Except
Yeah.
I'd have to use a spell slot. Never mind.
Dang it.
I could do it after the long rest, which would be pointless.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we can go bush diving, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We can,
Go bush diving.
we can find these were-rats.
Set them all on fire. Maybe it'll chase them out. Just like run your weapon through all the bushes, like in a giant circle.
So we're long resting in this room.
I don't know. I'm waiting for Ricardo to finish typing whatever he's typing out because I want to
You
know
can
what
long
it is.
rest. I can talk.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
I'll take all my health
rested,
back then.
Full healthies.
So
Alright.
which room are you long resting in?
We
The
We
least
get-
dangerous one.
get half of our hit dice back.
Yeah.
Does that go to 2 or 1?
I think it goes
That's
to
a good
one now.
question.
Yeah, everything it rounds down.
That day. All right.
Why do we get like
Now the
half
question
hit
is,
back?
so we're long resting. That means I get like second wind and action surge back,
You get full health and half hit dice back.
and I have fire breath weapon again, and full health. That's great.
All right. We long rested. Now we should.
As you rest through the night, you're undisturbed, but you hear sounds far, far to the east coming from beyond the observatory.
Good.
Heavy footsteps. That's all.
Heavy footsteps. All right.
Clatter.
What?
Wait, we took this rock, right?
I'm just.
Yeah, I'm about to send it to you.
I'm walking circles around Bergora because he's the one that wanted to rest, and I'm ready to go.
Is that your mating ritual?
No, it's not my mating ritual.
He gave you that rock as a token, as his appreciation and love.
There you go.
Now he must do the mating ritual. It's the next step.
Only Nath gets that? I don't get that.
No, you don't get that because you
There's
didn't take the
only
rock.
one.
I told you to take the rock, and instead you punched the dude. So you can't get mad about not getting the rock.
I was trying to save him.
Oh, we gotta watch this.
What?
All right, so that's another 8 hours, right?
Oh. I guess so.
I'm gonna take that off Clatter's recharge time.
Yay! Now we got like 9 more years.
You got 53 more hours.
Cool. Where are we going? You is eager to keep going because she hates the fact that we had to stop our job and sleep.
I bet she thinks you're like super lazy.
I mean, you guys
After-
cleared out
Every
3
time
rooms
you do
already.
like anything, we're resting and sleeping.
All right.
All right.
Is anyone gonna put an input for which room to go, or am I just picking the next one?
No.
Swimming pool.
Wait. So I said I wanted to do the library forever ago.
And
Okay.
forever,
But-
but I also
Let's do the
said
library.
The library.
Cool.
Let's go.
Okay.
You go in first this time. Everyone's
Let's
taking a
get that
turn.
marching order.
All right.
I'll go Clatter.
I'll go in first.
She don't even look so.
What should I go in first and some?
Oh yeah,
like-
you're back up to full HP. You can be at the tank again.
Yeah. Wait, Clatter, is he up? He just moved, or did you just move
I
out
just
of the
moved
way?
him out of the way.
Okay.
Let me
Alright,
find.
You
his
know what?
description.
Since Clatter is dead right there, I look back at him, I nod my head and say, "For you, my friend," and kick open the door.
we're going in this door though.
Take-
Just FYI.
Well, okay, I'm going here, but I had to narrate what I wanted to happen.
Alright, cool.
All right, you kick
Go.
in the door. This small kitchen has an oven, a stove, cabinets, and a table for preparing food. There's also a wooden door to a pantry. A human girl, no older than 8, is tied up and whimpering on the table. A
No,
cleaver is jammed into the table near the child's head.
Tathra.
I'm gonna take a step in, and I'm gonna move over here, and I'm gonna free the girl.
Dude,
All right,
were they
before you
making
do that?
Tathra and eggs on the stove?
Before you do that, Bagora, let me get a nature check.
Oh.
Oh baby.
Come on, I thought I was doing a good thing here, freeing an 8-year-old girl.
It ain't a girl.
Hey.
got it.
It's not a
You
girl.
You notice, and this is very unusual,
It's another were rat.
that the silk tying up the girl is spider silk.
Oh,
and not just
no.
spider silk, it's from a phase spider.
Oh no.
I look at you and say,
hell?
from those sounds you've had an encounter. Please enlighten us.
He didn't say anything. That was
No.
me.
I do speak up and I tell him to wait. And
Wait!
and
Babe, wait!
and I tell him it's a trap. And
The little girl cries out, "Please help me!"
No.
Wait, do you tell us anything about like what it is?
yes.
All right.
Is there anything on the
I-
ceiling?
Yeah, I would walk up and then try to like see like if I can see like I guess it anywhere, and then ask her like what tied her up.
Okay. So you go in and you looked in the room and you're inspecting it for the spider. You know that a phase spider is very unique in that it can at will travel between the material plane and the ethereal plane.
Mm-hmm.
So at no point could you really say if there were or were not a phase spider at any location, really.
Yeah.
But you don't see any webs or anything here indicating spider activity otherwise.
Oh my god, she is the face spider.
She definitely does not seem to be a phase spider.
You just want to say that so we're off our guard.
The little girl tells you that her name is Tathra, and that she's an orphan from Longsaddle, and that the rat, she says, the rat told me he was taking me to see the boogeyman, and then I fainted and I woke up in the kitchen tied up.
Why did you faint?
The better question is, why did she want to see the boogeyman?
No, I'm asking.
No, she obviously didn't want to see the boogeyman. She's tied up, dude.
Upon your questioning, she begins to mumble something that I'm gonna share with you all now.
Oh
And
man.
roll initiative.
Oh, you gotta sing it.
Lock the door, blow out the candle.
Oh no. Oh no.
Uh-huh.
I don't
says,
like this rhyme. I know this one.
Door, blow out the light. The hungry Oni haunts the night. Hide and tremble, little one. The Oni wants to have some fun.
The heck is the Oni?
On the door, see its shadow cross the floor. The sun won't rise for quite a while. Till then, beware the honey's man. She starts crying.
I duck. Dude, I like jump down and crouch against the wall by the door. I'm looking for this smile, dude. I ain't
As you're
playing
looking,
this.
And as you hear the chanting, you hear again the deep pounding steps from beyond the observatory.
Let's
And
go.
you remember.
We need
you
to leave
remember
now.
Tristan-
We need to go.
You remember Tristan telling you that there was something nasty rumbling around the vaults beneath down the stairs.
We need to go now.
I listen to you and I run out the room. I'm
Uh,
like, which way do we need to get out of here?
Well, bring the girl with you.
Yeah, you cut her loose, right?
Well, I did.
Yeah.
I was about to, but then everybody
Oh.
stopped me.
Oh
and
my
then-
goodness.
I'll do it just because like I'm more familiar just with the the webs and stuff, I'll just.
I'm back outside the room.
Dude, this guy took all the like scary, cool stuff about Curse of Strahd and just put it in a mansion.
Yeah.
I don't like this guy.
Like, who the hell is Siegfried then to do this
Alright.
crap?
She's following you unless you say something otherwise. She's very scared, Bergora.
I'm scared.
Can we get her to wear Clatter's suit of armor?
It's in tatters, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Clatter's armor is right here still. Even though I moved it, it's still right there.
So, shouldn't we still be on the lookout for this phase spider? It can be anywhere, right? It could pop up at any
Yes.
second. So we should definitely be ready for like an ambush attack.
Yes.
Nope.
We for sure should be.
Nope.
So we should have somebody whoever's gonna bring up the rear or should definitely be on the lookout for it.
Ethan, you lead. I'll.
There was nothing like there's nothing interesting about that room. There's just a kitchen.
There's another door to a
There's
pantry.
a door, but I don't want to know what
Oh.
it is. Like, we just found a girl who's chanting about an Oni.
Well, that's like
What more
a
could there be?
that's like
I
the
think
that's the
both.
that's the boogeyman she's talking about. FYI.
Yeah.
That's like a boogeyman like sing song that parents tell kids before they go to bed. I don't know why they would sing that to their children, but maybe she's a terrible child and that's why she got. Well, she
Well,
is
she's
an orphan. Yeah.
Yeah. It's probably what the bullies at the orphanage say to the younger ones.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, are we legitimately going out of the toilet hole or what?
No, we're not going out the toilet hole.
I mean, we can check out the pantry.
Like, that
Okay.
would be the most anticlimactic thing we
Well-
could do. Is just like, let's go jump down the crapper.
All right. Let's go through this room then into the pantry.
All right,
Tathra is still following you.
Okay.
I'll make sure she doesn't like get jumped by a spider.
I'll stand to the side of behind, I guess, to bring
Okay.
out the rear to watch.
But I open this door though.
This is gonna be unfortunate.
Yeah. All right.
Oh
GG.
God.
Oh, my Roll20 froze up for a second. Alright. Let me
Okay.
pull this door down to here.
I'm gonna go ahead and vote new DM for next week. 'Cause Ricardo's bullshit.
The, the pantry is a mess of molded, uneaten food that reeks of decay. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I gotta find this handout. Not
Sure.
handout, but this thing. So I can read the description here. In the center of the room is a large spherical shape. Give me that nature check. For
Okay.
Laura.
Oh man, that's not. Spherical shapes and spiders aren't usually good things.
You realize exactly what it is. I'm gonna explain this, and I'm gonna give you a choice. Let me see this real quick.
Oh, well, now I know.
Nah, I'm gonna leave this between you two because I think this is the most interesting. You realize that at first glance, it almost looks like a beholder. But then you notice really quickly because of your nature attunement that it's really a gas spore. And you know that it's about to explode and release a poisonous spore into the air. And
So run.
because you passed this check, I'm going to give you the choice to either take advantage on your deck save or to give your advantage to Tathra, the little
Oh,
girl.
I definitely give it to Tathra because I have advantage anyways on
Okay.
poison, and even if I don't, I have resistance against it as a dwarf.
So let's get that. Actually, it's a Constitution save. Does that change your opinion?
No, he has
No.
advantage against saves against poison.
I have
'Cause he's a
dwarven
dwarf.
Oh,
resilience.
against poison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I have.
All right. So give that con save. And then
Is it just
this
them
little
two?
girl's a commoner. Yeah, it was in the
Oh.
center of the room, so the 20-foot radius is only gonna affect them too. Oh, my friend.
He still has resistance to poison
I have
damage on top of
resistance to
that.
damage too, so.
And then roll that one more again.
Wait,
Well-
you want me to? Or you?
Not her. 'Cause she had the advantage.
She crit fail.
Wow.
She didn't do so hot. Just not unexpected for a little girl. Okay, succeed on the con save.
Are
Failed
we
save.
in initiative or no?
You're not immune to poison though, right? You're just
No, I just have resistance.
okay.
So he takes half on top of half if he made the save.
Okay. This is a lot, and it's in a very tiny box. I hate this.
Can't you just drop it in chat by clicking it?
I can't. It's not an action. It's a trait.
Oh,
I'll just copy and paste it.
there you go.
Okay. So you take half of 3d6 poison damage, and you become infected with a disease. Spores invade you, and you will die in 1d12 plus your constitution score, unless you're cured.
Oh. And in half that time, he becomes poisoned for that duration. Cool.
Yeah, the little
Oh.
girl's knocked unconscious by the poison.
So I only took 3 damage, right?
No, you didn't make the initial save, so you take
You took,
Oh.
6.
yeah.
6. Okay, cool. And then, where is it? You already rolled the 1d12?
No,
Okay.
because it's plus your con score.
So am I rolling that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's plus your score, not your modifier.
Plus 4. Yeah. So, 14.
No, plus your
full
score, not your modifier.
Oh, full score?
Yeah.
18 constitution plus.
So 29 hours.
Oh my god.
She has 11.
Yeah, she's gonna die in 11 hours.
Unless we have a
Oh.
removed disease. Which you're a ranger. Do you have removed disease?
No.
God. Useless.
Hang on.
So you have 29 hours to live?
Yeah.
I think you're gonna make it through this adventure. I think she will too. So if you can get out into the town, maybe. If you survive to get out to the town.
She's also unconscious now.
Yeah,
so-
she's out for.
That's not even an option for me right now. So
For 2 hours.
What?
for spells.
Cure disease?
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, cure wounds. That's it.
I don't think it's called cure disease.
Well, no, I have speak with animals, Longstrider, jump, hunt, hunter's mark, goodberry, fog cloud, detect poison and disease, detect magic, cure wounds, animal friendship, and alarm. That's it.
He could detect the disease.
She's like, I knew it was coming. Now I know it's actually happening.
You already knew it was coming.
It's alright. So, let's move on then before, we waste much more time.
Do you want to leave her in this kitchen?
No.
Wait, so how long do you have before it kills you?
He has 28 hours, and she has 11. And then also after they die, they'll grow more spores.
I have
That'll
20
kill more people.
I have 29, don't I?
You can get a
Yeah.
second level spell? Oh, no, you can't get a second level spell yet, can you?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, well then.
All right, then. We continue on.
Are you
Good.
leaving her here?
Vergora, you all right there? There was a bit of an explosion in your face.
I just cough a single time, and I'm just I'm fine.
And the 8-year-old girl just face plants.
Yeah.
Like, let's get her on the table.
All right, we'll just put her back where she was.
You put it on the other side of the table at least,
More,
away from the cleaver.
more like incapacitated than she was before. We just helped the spider out.
All right, but you guys are knocking out the rooms at least.
Literally.
I tell him, yeah, I cleared that spore for him. Sweet.
Tristan?
So, all right, let's go.
Oh,
All right.
well.
New direction. Observatory this time, or
Let's do that one last.
Yeah, I don't know.
To go
Let's-
the farthest away from it, which is the swimming pool.
We'll do the swimming pool.
All right. There are 2 doors into the swimming pool.
Which is the fastest?
Let's do the one we can see.
No, that we have to go through a bunch of rooms.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Where you don't.
Let's go straight
I
into the
s-
swimming pool.
I say this one right here. We open that one.
Let's do it.
All right, he made the decision.
Just like follow the leader.
All right.
right.
I open this one.
You open the door. There are enough books in here to keep anyone busy for a lifetime. Although one shelf is conspicuously empty. A small reading desk with a few open volumes sits in the middle of the room.
All right. I give people a signal, and I whisper, "I'll make sure there's no 8-year-old girls on this one."
That sounds kind of weird.
That sounds really creepy.
I knew it would. That's why I said it.
All right, done.
Can we like? Can I like? You said only one bookshelf is conspicuously empty. Which one is that one?
Don't do it.
I'm gonna say it's this one.
Nope.
I
That
couldn't
one.
fill a few of them, but
Nope.
this one is the one that was meant to be empty.
I'm going as far away from that one as possible.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I want to go over.
Can
Oh my
I
God.
can I check this one?
You want to check the desk?
Yeah,
Yeah.
check the desk.
All right,
Ugh,
go check that desk out.
check
All right, this is
this.
Gregora.
Yes.
All right.
I got my shotgun ready.
Let me read this.
I'm gonna
real
move
quick.
over here and get ready. Like we know some crap's going down soon.
All right. There's a book on the table that sticks out to you. It's called Planes Within Planes. And it
Ooh, pocket
details
dimension.
information on celestial bodies, mostly comets, the sun, and the moon. You spend some time going through the book, and you find that pages regarding the moon have several crude markings. What would normally be sections pertaining to phases of the moon and the moon's orbit are now covered in blotted ink, as if someone writing in a different language is correcting errors in the book.
Ooh.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Gnomish.
All right. There's another book on there.
I speak
a journal.
Elvish as well.
On
top of
that don't
that.
do it.
Okay.
There's also a journal full of notes, most of them in reference to the tempered glass, which is apparently the journal. The journal notes are erratic, but they state that the artifact contains magical powers and makes a good dressing mirror. There's a third book that I'll give to you real quick.
It's not a lot of
No.
information. It's magical properties.
It has magical properties.
What kind of magical properties?
It really doesn't say.
Oh.
Where is this? Here it is. I'll just show it to all of you.
Oh. That's useless to all of us.
There you go.
I mean, second level, knock, mirror image, shatter, sending, dimension door. I mean, we've already encountered the mirror thing, so they could be
No.
clues as to what to expect.
Ooh.
Dimension door, we faced a spider that could go in between 2 dimensions, or saw clues of one.
Hmm.
Sending an
there's still an empty shelf.
illusory script.
You like that empty shelf.
All right. Well,
Illusory script could be the empty shelf. I don't know.
Oh, good.
Maybe there really is
Dude.
something there on that shelf. We just can't see it.
Just stab the shelf. Just see what happens.
I'll do it.
All right, go for it.
All right, Max, go stab the shelf.
Oh God, or we could shoot it.
I wouldn't shoot it or stab it. I would investigate.
late.
Like,
You
see if
stab a wooden shelf.
It's sneak attack.
Third, no.
Your blade gets stuck in there, then you pull it out.
Cool.
Alright, bye.
Good.
All right. Well, there has to be something. There has to be something up with this room, or
Or there could just not be, and this was the easiest room yet.
he asked us to clear all the rooms.
Can I have? And
Yeah, we
okay.
cleared it.
You want to
Did
look at
someone-
the other shelves?
Yeah.
I mean, you could Arcana check the empty bookshelf. There could be something magical about it. I
Is
mean,
there anything else other than?
There's a hidden room, you nerds.
It's not hidden.
Do you not see the map? There's something hidden down there.
What do you mean?
Is there?
Oh.
What are
there's
you
not.
talking about?
Ricardo's
It's
like,
not.
oh God. Ricardo's like, I'm not prepared.
I missed something.
What room are you pointing at?
No hidden room.
There is.
I think the wall at the
Oh,
corner like
that's
tapers
it.
off, but that's just he didn't draw that corner.
Yeah, it's fun.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean,
So-
I'll investigate or Arcana. We got to figure out. We
Yeah, I
gotta
mean,
do it.
we can look around. Is there anything else other than like books and scripts and stuff though?
Other than books?
Like vials of cure
No.
poison or disease.
Like all these vials on your tables.
There are some cool books with titles.
All right. Cool. I like books.
All right.
Anything
Some
about
books you find.
gems, magic stones, magic moonstones,
you
magic
find
moon rocks?
A book called Wealth of the Realms by Erod Goldsmith.
Oh. What about moon rocks?
You don't see any on those shelves you're looking for,
I mean, there's.
or you're looking at.
So do I need to look at every shelf? Because I will.
There's one shelf in particular everybody's avoiding.
There's no books
Oh.
on it though.
Well, maybe
I'm
go
gonna
look
go-
at the shelf.
I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna like thoroughly investigate it.
All right, give me an
Thoroughly.
investigator
He said
roll
thoroughly.
with advantage.
Yeah, because he critted. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, man. You read the label on the shelf that says books pertaining to astronomical research. And then you notice that they're all missing.
Nice.
then they're all on the table.
No, they're all missing. Except for that one book on the table about planes within planes.
All right.
So can we
Dimension.
can we go?
dimension door.
None of us can go to another plane. So
I'm gonna say, well, there was a spider. That's the closest thing we've come to something going to another plane, and I don't think it would need a book to tell her how to do that if it's already.
if any of us could cast magic, we could maybe try to do dimension door, but we can't cast magic. So
not that kind of magic, anyways.
yeah.
So, I say room cleared. Good job, and we leave through this door.
Excellent. While you're leaving, you see a book on the shelf that says The Care and Feeding of Hydras by Volo Thamp Gadarm. What a reference.
What a reference. He
All
snuck that one in there.
And then, I guess go to the sublet.
Sublet. Okay. Sublet. I like how you pronounce the question mark.
Yeah.
In that order?
I don't know
Yeah.
where Max is. Max is like not even aware that we're moving to another room.
It happens.
Oh no, they
This
killed your
room?
friend, Bergora.
Oh no!
It's Baloo!
Oh, the bear! He really did go over that cliff.
Dang. This is sad. This room has 2 chairs and 1 sofa, centered around a bearskin rug. 4 potted plants rest in each corner. A painting of the moon sits above the fireplace next to a crosshatched tapestry that reads, Home Sweet Home.
Don't touch the moon.
Don't touch the bear skin either.
Dude, go stand on the bear.
Can I check the bear skin?
Yeah.
Make
What do
a
you want
check.
to check?
Look
Yeah.
in its mouth.
He wants to check if it has blue fur.
You're not sure. It might even be artificial.
Oh,
With
it's
that
a
roll, you don't
moon
know.
bear. All right, what's up with that? With that moon? Can I Arcana or investigate?
Well, once you stand there.
Oh, great. No, I'm just kidding.
No, roll initiative, my good friend.
Oh
Dang it.
my god, dude.
How does 5 feet make a difference, man?
That's a great question, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's find out.
All right. I ain't afraid of no ghost.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
This isn't a ghost. It's a this thing. It's a me.
It's Mario? Oh, it's a mimic. It's a mimic sofa.
And then this thing also.
It's a mimic bear rug.
Nah.
Mimic plant.
It's a mimic
Oh,
chair.
twig. Dude, they did take everything from Curse of Strahd. What the hell?
It's a good theme.
Guess. I
I was
guess.
legitimately about to check the plants too, and I was like, nah, I'm doing so many nature checks all over the place.
Should have done it.
Should have
Should've.
done it.
Should've. Then
Alright,
you would have
done.
known.
Do it. Don't even
All
think.
right.
Do it.
You see the couch next to you start to rumble.
And I
Couches don't normally rumble.
Usually.
No, they don't. All right, who's in vote of lighting the couch on fire?
Me. I'm in favor of going to sleep.
Dang. She's just
What?
out. She's done.
Fall asleep.
All right, I'm gonna.
I mean, it is 11:30. I don't know how much is left of this.
I'm
You
gonna
guys have
look.
cleared almost every room except the big one.
I'm going to longsword it.
We could leave this one and the last one for next week if you want to.
And then, or I can fire breath weapon and set the thing on fire.
Fire breath. That sounds cool.
Well, that is, if it mimics a couch, does it also become flammable?
No.
Well, then that'd be wasted. You're just gonna hit it with a sword. Oh
Nope.
my freaking
You
God.
are not gonna hit
Should've done
anything.
the fire breath.
Wow.
How do I
You have to do
crit?
something real bad to get a double crit fail.
How did I crit?
Did the terrible thing.
Your longsword goes flying out of your hand and lands in the fireplace.
Yeah.
I am going to then. Nah, I can't use bonus action right now. I don't have one.
What do you mean you don't have one?
Well, not worth using. Fine. I'll use my bonus action to like disengage. Well, no, this can't disengage. It's not a bonus action.
That's right.
I can't. If I move, I'll take a. Shit, my brain's so tired right now.
Opportunity attack, but
There you go, that thing. If I try to go and get my sword again.
I mean, you also don't have your sword.
Yeah.
Well, I still have my hand axe.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll use my
Something.
hand axe for now until I go get my sword. Alright, go on to Max.
Alright, Max. Dunn tried to attack a couch and failed miserably.
That's sad. Like, it's a couch. Should be pretty easy.
About it.
Okay.
Drop an elbow in it. Boom.
Got him.
And get sneak attack too. So.
Hey, you snuck up on that couch. What? No! That
That's not how that works.
Yeah, that's not how that works. She didn't mean to roll twice.
That's 8 damage.
Yeah.
There's no possible way.
I don't understand how that happened though. Why are you rolling damage twice? What are you doing?
What you doing?
I don't know what's happening. I thought I didn't do it the first time. It's just doing all the things.
It's lagging.
It's lagging.
Alright.
So the first one on the first damage. So 8 damage.
Alright, I guess we're focusing down this couch. I can't tell if I'm actually next to it or not, but
Yeah, you are.
It's a big boy.
cool.
That's a
So-
hit.
That's it.
I want a Sour Patch Kid.
And
Really?
Blue.
and then my second for my offhand. Miss.
Miss.
All right. Well, 11 damage.
You.
You.
Oh.
I don't rap, so
Let's see.
someone else's turn to do the next part.
You know what? I'm so good at shooting stuff, like it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna shoot at point blank.
Yep.
Not nice.
Yeah. That's a hit.
Pew pew.
8.
Nice. Oh my god.
Where you going?
I'm charging my phone.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
It's the couch's turn to
It's
like
the couch's turn.
eat us.
Couch is gonna throw pillows.
It's gonna slap.
Pillow fight.
It's gonna slap Vergora.
Yeah.
Hey.
I know. Got him.
It doesn't even take the guy who crit failed doubles as a threat.
Dang.
And you're
7
adhesive.
damage.
It's only
And
7.
you're now stuck to the couch.
Hey, take a seat. Sit down.
Character to the couch.
Be humble.
Hop up.
Oh God,
To
no.
the couch.
And they're all gonna attack you two guys.
Sit down.
Ow.
They're really bad though.
Be humble.
Here's on Dunn. And here's on the other guy.
Burger.
They all
Roses
missed
miss.
because they're plants. They're sticks.
They're little twig people.
They're sticks. Alright, done.
And they're stick people. Guess what?
Dude, you
I
got an axe.
An axe.
There you go.
I got an axe. So take this. Holy frick, hell.
That's a hit. No, it's not.
Okay.
It's a miss.
Holy frig hail.
You you missed the twig blight.
Man, he's just not having a good time in this room.
How did that happen?
Well, it's been nice knowing, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Anyways,
Oh my
turn.
god.
Short
it's
bow.
Max's turn.
So bad.
Dang, she just rolled. She didn't even.
I mean,
she,
she
just
hit
went,
it.
she just went for the damage. She didn't even.
16 damage.
That's on the couch, by the way.
And the couch is not looking good.
Man, it,
Feathers
it,
are popping up.
it didn't look great to begin with.
Feathers are
Tacky.
popping up?
So me being stuck to the couch, does that cause
No.
problems?
No, it doesn't.
As long as you're not trying to get away.
Cool. So I'm just gonna try to finish him off by doing that. Schwartz.
Dude, you're doing tornado strength.
Oh.
You missed.
Dude, how'd you miss the couch that you're stuck to?
Schwartz again.
What the hell?
That is?
That's a hit. That's
Okay,
a hit.
cool.
You should have advantage if you stuck to it.
I still get to do my
You
1d8.
should have advantage if
Nine.
you're stuck to it.
No,
It's still up.
Man, let me do some work. Hold on.
Alright, you put down this couch.
Oh.
That's a hit.
I would have crit if I wasn't standing right next to it.
It is
You
so
didn't have advantage.
sad
9.
that a human archer
The
doing
couch
better
is
than us.
dead. It turns into a blob on the floor.
Man, blobs are weird.
Alright, Stick's
I agree.
turn. Done. Oh.
Got him.
Oh,
Wow.
No, he didn't get
No,
him.
that didn't.
my AC's 19.
Dude, the couch disappeared.
Dang. Yeah, it died.
Dang.
And 2 on.
Oh!
Dang.
Oh!
Oh!
Ow!
Hey!
Are you kidding me?
Got him!
That's
Freaking
14
14.
damage on Vergora.
Dude, nature's wrath comes down.
That's so ironic.
It is. What did you do to piss off nature, dude?
Dude, nothing. I was trying to help Mother Nature, and then now I'm just like,
Dude, you
"Forget it,
gotta-
I'm going
You're
home."
getting
You got a
buttered.
multi-class next
Like,
level.
pollution everywhere.
This is that curse of straw, lose your face.
Global
First-
warming
Yeah,
is
dude.
gonna hit her in the face.
First the poison spores, and now this. What has nature got against me, man? I'm just trying to help.
Unless the person shank you.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
done.
hand axe the two twig branches.
Both of them?
Well, one of them, the one closest, the one in the corner.
Alright, that's a hit. For sure. That's a dead tree.
Dead twig.
I could action surge and attack the other one, but I don't want to.
Alright, Max. Bergora just got struck down by sticks.
By baby Groots. Wow.
Wow! you
Wow.
No, it hit.
Wow.
We can't hit crap.
missed. Alright, Bergora.
This one first. Gonna swing.
Nope.
That's another miss.
Rush, they keep missing.
That's another miss.
Oh my goodness. What are y'all doing, dude?
God.
Where do they suck? By they, I mean me also.
Oh my god,
Dude.
dude. I don't,
You can't fight the wrath of nature, dude. It's unstoppable.
I guess.
TPK incoming.
Guess that's.
God, so you're basically
Alright, you. The most bizarre sights you've ever seen are
I,
occurring
this is
today.
very entertaining. I'm gonna fight the one that Dunn is fighting because I want to see Bergora get something. You know, I gotta give him another opportunity
I
to
Alright.
prove that he's a master of nature.
really, I can't bring myself to attack plants. You know what I mean? I just.
Sure.
I'm trying to
Sit-
make
Another
it
dead
look like I'm
tree.
trying, but really I'm holding back.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Alright. 2 more attacks
it
on.
takes. Sick damage there.
That's another hit. Not a crit, but for 5 more damage.
Man,
Who's that on?
Bergora.
Oh.
He's taking a beating. Oh my god.
all right.
Alright, done.
Oh, we're gonna hand axe the.
Bergora's literally on the brink of death from these sticks.
You know what? I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna pick up my sword that was by the fireplace.
It's in the fire.
It's in the fire.
It's in the fire.
Then let me see here.
Probably have a water
Um,
skin or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my water skin to put out the fire, and then
Alright.
grab my sword out of the fire.
That's about an action's worth of stuff.
Sounds like it's
All
me.
right, cool.
Alright, Max. Oh.
Load!
There it is.
I didn't mean to.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay. Oh, baby.
Alright. That's a hit.
Hey.
2 damage.
Actually, that's not a hit.
The heck?
What?
Because you're using a short bow and you're in melee range, so you have disadvantage.
Oh man.
Know that.
Get wrecked.
You want to move? I mean, I don't know. I really want to see Bergora die, so let's just go on Bergora's turn.
Just messed up.
Well, sorry, buddy, because not today.
How is that one
Dang.
not?
Oh, he used a spell slot though.
But
So,
you're still in melee range of this one, so you get disadvantage regardless.
yeah.
Which really, you should have had disadvantage on all those.
It's only if I'm trying to hit something that's like right next to me.
No. It's if you're shooting your bow and there's an enemy within 5 feet of you, you have disadvantage on your shots.
That's stupid. I can't even see it. It's like in the freaking dark.
So that's even better. That means that it would smack you in the face and you couldn't see it.
That's stupid.
I'm good where I'm at.
Are you?
All right, I guess I'm not just gonna let him sit here and let him get stabbed by a twig person.
The hit. Which one is that? Left or right?
The furthest one, the one I can see that's not on the other side of Bergora.
Alright, he's dead. Alright, one more chance. On super max damage crit.
Oh,
Well, it's a hit
there it is.
for 3 damage. All right, done.
Just
There's just one left.
I'll hit it with a hand axe.
Sounds good.
Nope.
Nope.
Well, the hand axe was. I don't know. I don't,
Why
So
you
many
break-
crit fails this fight. Like you
I
can't
don't
even
know
think of
how you
something
did
interesting.
I don't know. Let's just
It's
go
like
max.
it's so dull it gets stuck like halfway through the twig, dude.
I think
You keep
Bagora
trying
stops
to
you. He
break
doesn't
it.
want you to kill it.
It's like, no, I don't care if it hits me again. Don't kill it.
I'll tell him like let me do it. It's better this
No,
way.
no, let me.
All right, kill it.
Well,
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it.
Kill it. Crit fail.
I'm gonna short sword that the one that is apparently next to me.
Good idea.
Hey.
That's a miss.
Hey.
How is that a miss?
You didn't roll
You
high
didn't
enough.
roll high enough.
Hey. He has an offhand. He has an offhand.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
He's got one more try.
That's another.
Oh
miss.
my goodness.
It comes down to you.
Why is our hardest fight right now?
This is
Monster.
the weakest creature. Oh my god. It's a CR 1/8.
Oh my goodness.
That's a
dude.
hit.
Oh. Can't believe this, dude. My
It did
goodness.
so much damage.
My goodness.
F this
Oh.
room. Let's get out of it.
I rolled a 1 and then a 5. Like how? God.
Okay, the thing is, you guys have these last 2 rooms, and they're
Yeah.
like the big rooms where everything happens, but it's like pretty late.
Yeah.
But I can't do next week, so it's gonna be like a 2-week wait to finish 2 more rooms. So I don't know what you want to do.
We're going to sleep. Bye.
Can you do
Alright.
Can you do next Tuesday?
Let me see.
I can do next Tuesday. I can do this Tuesday.
Me too.
Like tomorrow this Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
let's
work
just do
I work tomorrow night.
You work Halloween night?
Yes.
That's very understandable for a movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stupid. I work in the morning.
That's
Till
when
like 2
yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah, I can do next Tuesday.
Okay. Cuz I'm off next Tuesday.
I should be able to do next Tuesday.
All right then, we figured it out.
Do you guys want to do a short rest before you wrap it up?
I mean, I'm fine.
I mean,
Well,
I don't have one.
Someone's not.
Bergora's needs some help over here. He needs some milk.
I'm good. I still have everything.
Dude, Bergora, like, he, like, looks around and he, like, sees everyone, like, ready to go on to the next room. Just, like, not even thinking about it, and he's just, like, gonna truck along with...
All right. I guess we'll
A
catch you
bold
guys.
plan.
We'll catch you guys next time then, I suppose.
All right.
Great stuff. We made this a lot harder than I think it needed to be, but
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
harder.
Twice.
Freaking roll 20 made it harder than it needed to be.
I don't think it was all roll
That's roll
20, but
20, man.
it's okay. We'll catch you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.